Hey, let's start this
I was watching that Segura
dog
today.
and pony show.
Hey.
It's
Hey,
already going.
It's going Segura.
Go ahead, you can talk about it.
And that's about it. I watched it.
It's good.
Nah, I like it.
It's
It was
really good.
Son of a bitch and bastard, son of a bitch and bastard, son of a bitch and bastard. Son of a bitch and bastard, son of a bitch and bastard, son of a bitch and bastard. Hey ho!
Hi.
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 How you doing?
Hawaii.
Hey, it's Hawaii. Hey, welcome to the BB cast. This is the Slim Slam Jam cast
Slim Slam Jam.
for January 15th, 2018. My name's Patrick Dyer. This is my brother, Oswaldo Chris Dyer. You want to go on to brothersbrer.com. Subscribe to all our content, such as iTunes and YouTube.
Man,
There's Mark Perez. Wait, hold on. Your shirt's too light. Wear a dark shirt from now on.
Oh, there you go. You can put
There
it
you
there.
go.
It's
That's
perfect.
Mark Perez. If you want to write us an email, brothersbrer@gmail.com.
Oh, man. Anytime something pops out like that, I just want to go.
It's pretty sweet, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I like it. It's nice
That's
and
what
forceful.
I spent about 3 minutes and I found that. So that's what I'm saying. I could probably find some good production stuff.
That's funny because I started using the OBS software, and it does. It said that captions are
There's my brother.
experimental. It's funny. I was
Really?
like, yeah, I didn't want to experiment with it and fuck up the stream because like it's
Yeah,
going too
some
well.
of them are. That's me again. It's a Slim Slam Jam PP cast.
Yeah, Slim Slam Jam PP cast.
I'm running out of shit to say.
Yeah.
I was like, what rhymes with anything in my head at the moment? Then somebody calls me. Used to call me Slim, not anymore,
Yeah.
because they know better. I'm not as slim as I was.
Yeah.
Hey, Slim, but you can't go from hey, Slim to hey, fat fuck.
Hey.
That's not very nice. You know what I mean?
Mildly chubby.
Right? I have stopped running over the past month or two.
Not very good.
It was bound to happen.
Well, it's just too cold and I'm a puss. And it's funny because
You don't have those little spikes.
I told it to my boss and he was like, "You're just a puss. It's not that cold yet."
Well, it's been like
Well,
60
Yeah,
every
I
day.
know.
60.
I know.
And it's but it's going from 60 to 15.
I don't care for that.
So
No.
your body hasn't had time to adjust whatsoever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So, yeah,
You can't go from.
I'm gonna get back in the swing of things. It's gonna be fine.
You
We're
gotta
gonna
get
be
those
fine.
spike shoes. Have you seen no spike?
No.
We could do a stand-up special in front of that stage.
I got a backdrop.
Oh yeah, that's great. Actually, yeah.
What is it? It's called
Backdrop.
We should do like a 2-minute comedy special. Each
Well,
of
not
us.
just the backdrop, but what's the thing on the stage with the curtains? Yeah, the curtains.
Curtains.
Stage curtains.
Cadence.
You know, all the
Curtains for
shows we
you.
played,
Yeah.
there was only like 2 or 3 times that we got the curtains open for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. X Saloon.
They had curtains?
Yeah, that was for the best.
Oh, yeah.
The best band in Denver or whatever when we did that.
We were the best band in Denver.
So you
Yeah,
millennial Hicks don't know anything because KBPI is now a Hicks station.
Well, yeah, what happened to KBPI?
106.7 The Bull.
They moved it down to 107.
I thought it was, but
Nine.
I switched over there and I
Yeah.
didn't hear nothing.
So back in
It was
its,
just fuzz.
I'd
Oh,
say
really?
back in KBPI. Well, what's their heyday? Their heyday was probably the late 80s.
Well, then it was on
105.9.
105.9.
Yeah. So
Well,
like,
and
that
then it
was probably
went
the
to.
heyday.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You know what
remember listening to
106.7 was? It was hazy.
Yeah.
It was actually
KZ.
hazy.
Hazy.
Oh, really?
KZY.
Well, I mean, you and I started playing guitar, what, 93, 94?
93,
Yeah.
94, yeah.
So that's when it was probably the best because it had like
Right.
Countdown to Extinction, bro.
So maybe when we were in the Best Band in Denver contest, they used to have this contest every year for the local bands.
and they hated us.
And yeah, but they had
They had it out for us so bad.
Yeah, for some
but
reason
they still used us.
yeah, they didn't like us. I wonder if it's because of Nick and he was black.
No, I wouldn't
Straight
doubt
up.
it. They were all fucking hillbillies.
I'm just saying.
you know,
But you
But
guys,
whatever.
The ones that they picked over you guys was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Because you came in second, right?
we knew how to play the shit out of
We'd
our
always get to the
instruments.
semifinals. We'd always get to where there was 6 bands left or something like that,
Yeah.
and then we'd never make the top 3 or whatever. And then, yeah.
Well, one year, didn't you make it to something?
We made it far every year because we brought people.
and that's what they wanted.
And they knew it.
They want our crowd there.
Yeah.
Like well, the one
Yeah.
show we played was with Mushroom Head, and they had to open for us too, didn't they? Didn't they play it before us or after us? I can't remember.
Mushroom.
One of them, either Warrant or Mushroom Head, played before us.
It was Mushroom Head then, because Warren played after us. I remember that show because I've never seen.
But I still could be making it
I've
up.
never seen a room drop as much as I did when they played Cherry Pie, dude.
Oh, it was amazing.
Fucking 40,
It made me
50-year-old
feel really
women.
bad.
Yeah, 40, 50-year-old women just like trying to disrobe. The whole,
Dude, it was
and the whole room just went,
insane.
she's my cherry.
Yeah, they
pie."
fucking
Oh
had
my
total
God, yeah.
command of all of it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, I didn't hit record.
That's
That's
crazy.
all right.
Well,
Yeah,
we
what-
weren't doing anything.
Hey, we did our on YouTube,
You can just download the audio from YouTube and then splice it in. Blah blah blah. That's what I
Yeah.
usually do.
but
That's what I used to do.
hey, you got some extra content, YouTube. Good for you. Warrant Cherry Pie. Warrant Cherry Pie. But yeah, it was like serious. Like the floor got slippery.
Yeah,
from
dude.
Vagina juice.
Seriously, I needed a mop in there, and I'm not really.
And
like, you
they
know-
look so bad too.
Oh god.
Some of them, I think they had to hire a drummer because the other one was probably
It was the
dead.
singer that they hired, wasn't it?
No, the singer was still original at that
Are
point.
you serious?
And he died, Not
too
long
long
after
after
that.
that. Yeah.
and I could see why, because, man, he was, probably pushing 50 or in his 50s, and he's fucking jamming himself into fucking,
Trying to fucking tour still.
well, not only tour, but jamming himself into fucking tights and
Yeah.
fucking face makeup.
Yeah,
and,
that's all like that. That's right.
and he hated himself.
I love the contrast. One year, it was in the 2000s sometime, like Dave Lombardo left Slayer, and they got some young guy to play drums for him on some tour. But so you saw a picture of him, and then it was just all these like, "Ugh," and then this like young cute boy going,
Just having the best time of his life.
yeah, like it just didn't go along with the whole thing. It was
I'm a jazzman.
I'm a jazz
Look at
man.
me. I'm playing jazz with these jazz boys.
I would never in my life watch a Jimmy Fallon show, but when they had Slayer on Jimmy Fallon, I watched it.
Oh, did they?
And they played Rain and Blood or
Right.
Raining Blood or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like they've got the lights going and the smoke going and he's growling. Somebody's like Raining Blood
He's the only
on a lacerated.
one of the few singers
Still
that
going, yeah.
well, not necessarily still going, but almost from their first album to this album, he sounds identical.
that first one.
It's
he had
really
real
weird.
high pitch, but then he got a little.
I mean,
lower.
but for most of the career, most of the people, their voices change completely.
Right.
Except for
Yeah.
Ozzy, because they have like a plug-in for him.
yeah.
They're like, just go over there and
Yeah.
recite these paragraphs.
Ozzy's been a plug-in for like 20 years now.
Going off the rails.
his
train.
his sound identical to everything too.
What?
His vocals, they have that shit down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they probably just have a setting. Actually, there's
Oh hell
I
yeah,
prob-
they do.
Actually, just open up Pro Tools real quick. I bet you they have a setting, just the Ozzy
You're
preset.
probably right.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it though. We'll
just
be
kidding.
just watching me.
I'm messing. That's
That ain't it.
trying to be interactive with the fans here.
That's good.
Open up your computers.
We've been getting three.
I want to go on the road with my sing songs. Can you make my voice sound pretty with the machine?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, all right. Let's.
There's this pedal you could buy for about $300. Keep you in tune no matter what.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Do you have to, but do you have to be pumping the pedal the whole time, like and trying to like an old
No,
oil
you just
rig?
fucking.
I gotta sing pretty.
I gotta sing pretty now, Ma. You've taught me well, mammy.
That's funny. I brought some shitty baking
Oh.
soda to drink here. I'm not going to open it right now, but I just wanted to tease it for
You're
the
gonna
Read-
have to
read
tell
the
me.
ingredients
What is
for
it-
me again.
What does it say?
Okay, so yeah, we were trying to determine whether this was vegan and whether these
bet it
hippie
is.
boys could even drink it or not. It's Lester Fixin's artificially flavored baking soda. Y'all get your fixins.
Who's Lester? I like that.
Look at his
name.
Look at his picture.
Oh no, he owns slaves. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
He's definitely a plantation owner. Anyways, so
Oh dear.
let's see here. Ingredients: spring
Black
water.
people's
Spring
blood.
water.
Thus far, we're good, right?
Yeah.
Unless you count the amoebas. All right. Cane sugar. All right.
You don't want no amoebas.
Citric acid.
Tardigrades.
They killed lots of lemons for that.
Is that how they make citric acid?
Yeah. Caramel color. And natural flavor.
That's a great.
See,
area.
That's the gray
You never know
area.
because that could mean anything. That could mean a squeeze of lemon or pig brain.
Right. And then there's and then beet juice is the last one. So
I like beet
that's a
juice.
good, interesting.
So yeah, I just wanted to tease that. For
I bet you
later.
the
I gotta-
natural flavor is probably
that-
liquid smoke. I don't know why they can't just say they put liquid.
Well, that's the
fucking
thing
smoke.
about like
Right.
bacon
Or
and
salt.
ham and all that. A pig tastes like a pork chop.
Yeah,
Bacon and everything's because they inject flavorings.
yeah.
So everybody thinks just the back end of a pig is just bacon taste.
Well, it's like it was. Well, it's not just.
It's a brine.
Well,
it's-
the bacon is even less than a pork chop, less flavorful because that's just like straight up fat. It would be like having.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
But it's like people don't know what they're eating. They just think a pig tastes like fucking
You
really
can put
nice.
delicious liquid smoke and molasses on a piece of cardboard and it tastes like bacon.
You like the new backdrop there, Mark?
I do like the new backdrop. Oh, it's like a mirror.
That
It's
was
a
my grandparents' mirror.
Does that thing zoom in?
They probably look now. They probably
Yeah.
fucked each other in front of that mirror.
Yeah.
You could barely see one of my guitars there.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, just barely right there. It has like the little penis nub hanging right at the little mirror.
I've gone to really like that Git fiddle.
Oh, that Fendery.
Oh dear God!
Fendery.
Oh boy, that's
You
a
just-
nice guitar.
Do you like the rich characteristics at which you can dial up at just a flick of the switch?
You better believe it.
Oh, that's great.
It is. It really is unique per.
Dear Fender, sponsor us. We're just a cover band, but we like to get sponsored.
We'll play originals if you sponsor us.
Yeah,
But that's it.
that's
I
it.
won't.
If you fucking
If
if you don't we're not gonna play originals if you don't fucking sponsor us.
Yeah.
Don't send me
We'll
no
show
guitars,
you.
Fender. I want a Schecter guitar.
Ah, you'd love a.
No, I would actually. I really like your picture.
Yeah, I love that picture
like
too
your
of that
picture,
Fender
too.
you got.
Yeah.
I like your picture. That's why we stayed on it this
I
whole
know.
time.
Look at
That's
my.
really
I
good.
look like the Emperor from Star Wars. My eyes are.
Ooh.
I thought it was.
You're looking
Yeah.
all right this week. There's been a few times
No.
you've showed up.
No, I know. Well, I think it's. Well, at first I was thinking, well, just because I'm not sleeping anymore.
While he's smoking his opium. And
No, not.
just
That's
kidding.
because
You better
I don't
believe
see
it.
You,
yeah.
him.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You're looking pretty shitty there, brother.
No, you could tell that he had a long night with the kid a couple times.
There's a
Yeah.
couple times you look like
Whereas-
shit.
Yeah, look at me.
But I thought it was.
I look
just-
handsome with this hat on. This is my new persona.
I literally thought all of it was because I wasn't
You
sleeping.
can't see how weird my hair
Oh,
is.
yeah?
But the baby's finally sleeping now,
Uh,
and I still look horrible.
No, you're looking all right.
I'm looking
there.
better, but like
He's
my
got
eyes,
his color back.
my eyes are never.
Oh, they
this
were
is
way
never
worse.
gonna
This
do.
is it was
you're
better.
nice and pink.
I'm good, but I'm at my great aunt Teresa's eyes. She just had like these puffy things that came out to here that were just wrinkled. It just looked like she had like weights hanging on her face. It was just like that. And by the time I'm 50, I'm gonna be more eyelid than
What's
man.
the weird thing in old people's eyes that
Yeah, what the
Cucumbers.
fuck
It's
is
like
like cucumbers. There.
little
It's like a white
weird
thing,
thing?
right?
Like yeah, right there.
What the little wedge right here?
Yeah.
It's from going like this and like being concerned about things. When you're concerned, all the
One
It's
time.
right
not
here?
the
No, it's
white
like in
thing,
their
it's
eye,
Like a white
yeah.
thing on their eye. It's like a calloused eye or something.
Your family lives forever too. You should
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking about.
A calloused eye, like
Well,
a thing
it's like-
grow.
It looks like a piece of rice just wedged there,
Yeah,
but it's skin.
yeah. I've never asked about anything.
Well,
if
I
I ever
don't
see
ask
anything
about it,
I would
because
like
I'd be
to.
concerned.
I'd be like, hey, what's wrong with your fucking eye?
You're
No, you
fucking-
can't say
Yeah.
that to your grandmother.
Oh,
I could have.
Well, shit. But towards the end there, it's like I've had an open wound in my leg for 3 years.
wow.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the hell. yeah.
Remember?
I have to go to the wound doctor. Sorry, I don't know. I think that's not funny.
That is funny.
But
That is
there
good.
was literally there's a wound doctor.
Oh, that's even better. There's no wound doctor. That's a regular doctor. She just was trying to show off.
My wound doctor.
The woman gave me a compliment at our show, and it didn't click for like 3 days later. I was like, "Hey, thanks, babe." Well, a band, went on after us. I won't name names.
Yeah.
And a certain guitar player, and I won't name names, never has anything nice to say about nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then, so I mentioned it to her before they went on.
Uh-huh.
Is it Dave Mustaine?
Yeah,
Basically.
I think it is Dave Mustaine.
It's not far off from him.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And she's like, well, look at his forearms. They're all wimpy. And she was implying that I had nice forearms from playing Get Fiddle.
Oh, there you go.
But I didn't catch. I was like, yeah, he does, that fucking piece of shit. And then like 3 days later, I was like, hey, baby. Thank you. You give me. And she's like, yeah, you fucking idiot. What the fuck is your problem?
Not so much on the left arm, but the right arm, yes. The right arm for me. Yeah. That's where it is. Yeah, look at those forearms.
I didn't know. I've never noticed my forearms until she pointed it out. Now that's all I do is fucking flex them in front of people.
How'd you like that Corey Wong video I sent you?
Which
that
one?
that
Yeah, it was
guy-
good.
Yeah. With this pick, and it's all like, he's like, just turn your hand into a piece of cartilage.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah. That
But,
was really good. I thought it was an interesting view on picking because I've always had like a very static view on picking because like I always put
Yeah,
my fingers
you really
onto the
gotta-
board and like that. You know what I mean? But
Exactly. So
I was-
I've added into my regimen where I'm strumming all chords with a metronome.
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Cool.
making it sound. That's the hard part is making it sound good between all the strings. When you're used to just rigid metal playing or blues or whatever. But this Get Fiddle, it sounds good when I do it. So
You know, I wonder what YouTube does when they're scrubbing for content because they have like they pay people to like watch all the live content that's happening to like make sure that there's no like
and they like
obscene
us the
shit.
best.
I wonder what they think when they see us. I wonder
They're
like,
like-
if we've ever riz a flag in someone. They're like, oh, that was almost that. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. I'm gonna hit the button.
I've said the N-word a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what the line is. What is the line? I guess they're
Tits.
like, if you want to say the N word
think it's
online
tits,
in
that's
front of
it.
thousands of people, then that's your thing, and then the internet mob will
Well,
take care of you.
yeah, they don't
after
mess
that.
with. They're really good about freedom of speech, but
Yeah.
like nudity and shit like that,
Oh,
and stealing, they don't go for that.
When
Their
you-
algorithms
live
are-
shooting themselves stealing.
Which no, I mean like music and stuff.
Ah.
They're all like, well, probably. Watch me go, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got.
Nah,
I'm a carjack.
the more
somebody
people that
today.
talk about the stuff that they stole,
Chris,
the more
see you
people
later.
want to go on YouTube and watch those videos of people of the stuff
Like
that
the
they
music
stole.
and stuff. Like we had a
No.
private.
I wasn't talking about the music, but yeah.
Well, that's the thing is their algorithms are insane. That's yours.
I know. I was just seeing if one of them had. it.
But I set a private video between us of one of our live shows, and we got flagged on every single song immediately.
I wonder if it.
Yeah.
a private show.
Remember the YouTube video?
Oh yeah.
It's every one of those is flagged
One of
for
our.
license infringement or whatever.
Oh really?
Yeah. So if they would have went to public, they would have just
Oh.
taken it all down.
They
or
would have
whatever.
digged you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
or-
that banana video we made?
No, because we did it separately, and I think we did it in a different key.
Well, we're actually
'Cause
playing that song.
I know, but when we, I think we tried to use the music and it didn't work right.
Yeah, and then you guys did the stupid.
I swear
version.
that's what happened.
Yeah, but that no, I'm pretty sure we played that thing, and then we just played along with it too. at some
copyright
point.
infringement.
Did
right
we
there,
change the key or something though? I think if it's at different speeds or
Did you change the key of the? Did you change the speed of it because of it? Because we literally
you must have
played
just
the
played
song.
it real bad.
No, bring the thing up. It's literally the song. We use the recording.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh. I have to find it.
you don't have to. I mean, it don't matter. Look at my eyes, everybody.
No, they're looking all right.
If you want to hit that, that's some rare darkness.
You racist son of a bitch.
Indie. You know what? I thought that too when I heard that. You know why? Because
Because of Nick.
you know why? No. The genetics of rare darkness, the strain at House of Dankness here, is actually it's fucking RD number 1, which is rare darkness number 1 or whatever, rare dankness number 1, and then there's it's grape ape.
Oh yeah, yeah, no kidding.
It's a rare darkness.
Darkness. That's exactly it.
I thought the same thing. That's
Matt
funny.
got in trouble. Didn't you hear that?
Huh?
This Matt.
Oh no.
When we had this employee.
Oh.
And we thought we were all on the same page.
Made him
you
go
know.
home.
Well, we
left.
thought we were all on the same page racially. And he says, "Hey, your wings are done, darkness." And the guy really got offended real bad.
Yeah. Well, and that, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, and I can't speak for anyone. But I would say that darkness would be like the least because, Charlie Murphy said it.
Well, that's where he
Made
got
it
it
kinda
from. He
cool.
said he was watching Charlie Murphy all day.
Oh.
And then so he had it in his head. So
How do you get offended when you
when
watch?
he left, he quit.
Yeah,
And-
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
give a
know. I mean, normally I'm the most sensitive here about any of that shit, but
About what?
shit. Darkness?
about any of that shit, like the racial stuff,
racial stuff?
I get all like,
I'm starting
because
to.
I'm like,
Because
Because it's scary.
well, I listen to a lot of podcasts that deal with, that's very issue. You know, what I
Don't
mean?
you want
Like,
to just listen to funny podcasts?
Yeah, I do listen to funny. I've been listening to Keith and Girl. Like I'm catching up
funny?
on 6 months. Yeah, they're New York comedians basically. Like so, all kinds of
Keith
people.
who?
Keith Malley.
Oh.
Keith Malley and Hemda. What's her fucking last name? I can't remember now. I don't know. I've known her for 12
think-
years.
I think a lot of it is Trump is president now, and I'm just disgusted by
Yeah.
everything, like any racial thing whatsoever. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
It's like I don't want to.
Now I'm like hypersensitive about it because like I don't know, but and then,
I think Trump's got a lot to do with it.
then
Like,
there's the back blow
Oh, for
from
sure.
everyone for being like that too, and it's like okay, well I don't know what to do then.
well, and everybody's
Fuck.
so
Yeah.
fucking upset. Yeah, I mean, because maybe. It's really that seems to affect people.
And it's even weirder for me too because I've ridden the line between being a Mexican dude and a white dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I fly under radar sometimes, and I catch all kinds of fucking crazy racist shit. You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
white people talking behind closed doors. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's like whoa.
Oh, speaking
Like
of which,
holy fuck, my last name's Perez, dude. Like I don't know.
Cliff Notes.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Cliff Notes.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
Simon. Fucking Cliff Notes.
Well, I think kind of before you start your thing with the Cliff Note
Yeah.
with Cliff, like when because he's
Well,
always
we were
going.
talking about
He was
this.
like this fucking Dago, this fucking all this stuff, and that doesn't even affect me. And I think it reminded me of that Tom Segura thing a little bit, that special on Netflix. Like you can call up your friend and just like, hey, you guinea piece of shit. I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's where it comes from. Because I've had such a mix of so many friends, and we've all just talked racial slurs to each other from the beginning.
But it doesn't bug me when anybody ever calls
Well,
me.
it doesn't bug me either.
because we're just fucking white guys with silly.
Doesn't bother me either. But that's why I don't find it as offensive.
Well, did you
'Cause
see
I've
that
just been
Segura
around it
thing
my
that
whole
I'm
life.
talking about though? The new one he did,
Yeah.
where he's talking about.
I was drunk as shit, though, so
Yeah.
remind me.
Well, it's like you can say any sort of like slur towards a white person whatsoever, and they're like, it doesn't even affect them whatsoever or anything. It doesn't matter what kind of
Well,
white
we've
you are.
never really been racially oppressed.
No,
that's
I
for
know
goddamn
exactly.
sure.
So it was true, and it was just kind of funny. Like honky, it's like honky, like it makes you happy, and then you can call up your Italian friend and be like, "Hey, you fucking guinea wop dago,"
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Hey, what's going on?" Because it just doesn't
Yeah.
matter at all to us because it doesn't.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true, though.
But so Cliff does it all the time. He's like, "Hey, so
Well,
these-
that's what I was talking to somebody about last night. You know, that generation, it was more of a description than a racial thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they didn't think they were racist, but they'd be like, hey, hand me that nigger toe. And they meant a nut. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
Or they'd be like, hey, those people lived on Kike Hill. And it's like, it was just like a description. Oh, yeah, I know where Kike Hill is.
Right.
But it's like, you guys are fucking awful people. It's, yeah. All right.
Cliff.
We got off.
It's fine.
We'll do it again.
Mm.
I gotta change this bass. A couple times I've had it in my car. I'm like, oh shit, my shit's gonna explode. Fucking Cliff Notes.
It's good shit.
Same as a lot of people don't know about that MLK for real. I seen it on the show earlier. He never told me what show, but I assume it was Nazi Nazi Weekly or something. He'd go into town and secretly tell those uppity them that when he leaves town, you make sure you burn down all the white people's houses. I was like, oh, really, Cliff? Because how do you argue that? Because he believes it. You know what I mean? How am I going to explain that didn't
Well, what the
happen?
fuck?
Oh my god.
Did he say the N word?
Well, no, he just said uppity them.
Uppity
Or them uppities.
Them
or
uppities,
Something
oh.
weird. It was
Them
something really weird.
uppities.
I wish I would have wrote it
Jesus.
down, but
Yeah.
I wasn't on much sleep, so it was pretty good.
What the fuck?
Well,
But
that's
so I was like, well, Cliff, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it did. That's the
Well,
only
did I
thing I
tell
could
you-
come up with, you know what I mean?
Did I tell you his MLK story he gave me?
No.
It was like same as you ever
He
heard.
hates Martin Luther King,
He
apparently.
really does. It was like same as you ever heard of Cicero?
What's Cicero?
It's well, first he was telling me all about Chicago, and every time he's ever been to Chicago, and he looks at me and says like, "Same as you ever heard about Cicero?" I'm like, I've never heard of Cicero. Well, it's an Italian neighborhood in Chicago, I guess. He's like, same as them Dagos. Anyways, Martin Luther King's in Chicago, and and so he was going to march his people through Cicero. And sure enough, all them Dagos get on top of the roof, and they're getting ready to just hit him with rocks and all that stuff. And that Martin Luther King said, "We ain't going in there today, folks." So is that like, I don't know what the story is. Is
So, yeah, what
is it
really happened
Italians
there?
are terrible people, or you did a good thing that day, you Dago? And you should be proud of your family.
Oh my
Wow.
god. How do you take that? Yeah.
Well, and I thought for sure his wife wasn't him.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought she was a decent person. I gotta fill this up. You want some more?
Yeah.
Are you just pouring beer in your whiskey?
No, he's pouring beer in his whiskey glass.
Yeah, you gotta get the rest of that whiskey flavor out.
Oh. Okay.
And so I
You're
got
good.
a haircut. Actually, I didn't even think about it. That's not why I'm wearing this. This is just my new look.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I
I
like it.
feel
You should-
really tough.
You should get a dangly earring,
I should get a dangly earring.
Like-
Like a feather?
like Captain Ron.
Either a feather or a cross.
Yeah. That's how you know I'm
Well-
a fucking piece of shit vegan alcoholic. It's because I was using a bottle of vodka as a tofu press today.
Was there vodka in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry. Let's.
How
I
much
like
do you
to-
think that weighs? Actually, I keep looking at this tofu press that I'm going to buy. It's only $20 and I haven't done it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a tofu press and why do we need it for tofu?
Tofu has a lot of moisture. Mike.
Yeah, so
And sometimes you don't want all that moisture, so you want to squeeze it all.
what
out.
if you boil it
So
in
if you
a
want a
soup?
really firm tofu, firm,
Real farm.
you gotta
See, like
get all
today,
that
I
moisture
got all the
out.
moisture out, like all of it, and I crumbled it up, and then I put some spices and stuff and did like a scramble.
So I read about freezing tofu because I was thinking
Yeah.
about replacing the protein in my like lunches I make with tofu, and
Oh, I'm too lazy for that.
and they said
I need to do that.
oh dude it's so
Oh, I've done it.
it's fucking easy.
I've done it.
It's so easy. Anyways,
I know how easy. I did it for 7 years,
yeah.
and it's too hard for me now.
I can eat the same thing every day. I just fucking.
Oh, I
hate,
could too. I don't give
hate,
a fuck.
Yeah, I hate life so much that it's just
It has nothing to do with that.
no.
It's
It's just
easy.
Just stick something in your gullet and get over yourself. You know, you don't need to fucking eat something delicious. It's fucking stupid. You motherfuckers.
You sound like a communist. Seriously, in Soviet Russia, at the beginning of it, they would purposely were just eating potatoes and like unsalted barley because it's decadent.
That's funny because I don't fucking salt anything, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I salt something, it's because it's fucked up, like not flavorful, like completely ass flavorful. Like yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, that's really funny. That's interesting to hear.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna eat this shit and we're gonna like it.
The beet? Are you crazy? Get that beet out of here.
Right. No, actually, I toyed around with. You ever heard of that Soylent shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I toyed around with just getting that shit too because I was just like, you know what? If I can just drink this thing throughout the day and not be hungry.
I thought I was thinking about getting it too because I saw the guy on the Colbert Report years ago,
Yeah.
and he said that it was vegan.
Mhm.
And then when I looked at the ingredients, I thought it said it had fish oil in it.
I don't know.
I have to look it up again. But yeah, no, that sounds really appealing to me because like as soon as I taste like one good thing, it'll ruin like 2 years of dieting and like healthy behavior. I'm just done.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I have
yeah,
like
yeah.
one bite of a chocolate cake and then I quit going to the gym and I'm just drinking whiskey and eating cookies for the next 3 years.
That's fucking awesome. For me, it's just the winter. I can't go outside in the cold.
Yeah.
I just can't do it anymore. Every year that goes by, I want to go to somewhere warmer, like Hawaii. Like I wish I woke up in fucking Hawaii
Yeah, no shit.
the other day. Like I wish my phone got a text message that a bomb was imminent in our area. Like that would just make me so happy.
Yeah, no, that would
38 minutes of absolute chaos in Hawaii. That's fantastic
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Our boy Lasagna was out there, and they said they were just trying to jump in the sewers and everything, and people are just screaming in the
So
streets.
like people
and-
are prying open manholes trying to jump into the sewers.
yeah,
Is what he's saying. That's fucking crazy.
there ain't no radiation in the sewer. I mean, what
Oh my
desperation!
God.
But I think that well, the thing said take cover, so they're like, we got to get in the sewer.
Wow. Yeah. 38 minutes of people trying to be their smartest self.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I came, but I mean, I don't think anybody got killed. So that says something not good about Hawaii, doesn't it? Like nobody.
Why you say that?
Well, because like I think if that shit happened here, there would be several shootings in the street. People would be.
Texas, New York.
Oh yeah, like I think it would be fucking.
It'd be more pandemonium.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and then
God.
they're
They were-
just like it's
Get in the sewers.
Get in the sewer. They're like how. Like
Hey, I
I
hate
wish
to-
America was Hawaii. Fucking A, it sounds wonderful there.
There's a few people that were there that I thought was pretty funny that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And neither of them, I don't know if they could handle situations like that very well.
Oh, that's funny.
So
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
happened?
It was a.
You said it was pandemonium. I know the story, but
Oh.
like, so what happened after? I heard the story. I was like, hey, oh, wait, we never finished. That was the end of the cliff notes.
Didn't he have something else to say about him?
Did I?
I
Oh
thought
no,
so.
his dumb fucking wife. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, let's
we're
do
on
his wife
Hawaii
real
now.
quick.
Yeah, do his wife. We're
No,
in the-
I got a question while we're on the topic.
Okay.
I saw the headline. I was like, and then that was it. I never read anything else. I thought that was pretty good. So what actually happened? Was there chaos and pandemonium and
Well, people,
Well,
yeah,
like
they were
were people?
trying.
I'm sure.
They're trying to pull off manhole covers, like they're interviewing people. They're,
Oh my
They
God.
they're in their bathrooms holding their children in the bathtub, saying prayers, and
We grabbed everything we possibly could. Right here is like one of the headlines that just popped up on my news.
like
thing.
we're gonna take it with us.
Why
we're
would
going
you
to the
take a
next
fucking-
dimension?
What are you gonna take with you?
We're going to another dimension
What
from
the
nuclear
fuck?
blast, and it will come with
Well,
us.
good. They deserve to be hit by a missile, whoever that was, because you
Yeah.
don't grab your fucking favorite hat when there's
Grab
fucking
everything. We're
what
we're
the
driving off the island.
Oh no!
Get in the canoe.
It's like 3 miles by 10 miles, isn't it?
You
It's-
see all
it's
these, like,
more
big
than
dudes.
that, but
Like rowing out from the island.
with fucking shields,
Oh
you
my
won't
God.
give me.
I don't know.
So it was chaos, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I
not
don't
like
know.
it-
Did
man,
you
could-
hear how I said that?
It was
you guys
chaos.
So it
No, I was
cha-
like, chaos.
it was
chaos.
chaos. Huh?
You guys should have really ridiculed me for that.
Well,
you got to be quicker with
I
that,
didn't
guys.
even notice
It
it.
felt very newscasty. Like you're like an interviewer.
Yes,
like you're
sir.
Mark Maron or something.
I think I could do a real good commentator
Good radio
voice. Over here, it's 60 degrees today, fella.
in the world.
I'm going to go work on a newscaster.
Newscaster. Well, I went to Cliff. I said,
Yeah.
hey, I'm starting to because we were he was talking about Hawaii, and Trump got on the subject. You know, he brought up Trump for some reason. I was like, I think that Trump might be Andy Kaufman, and so he just jumped up and grabbed me in the shirt and just started punching me in the face, punching me in the face, punching me in the face,
Cliff.
and then
That's
it was
why
like,
your
hey,
eyes are
same as. Who's Andy Kaufman?
You got to watch out for that Andy Kaufman. Oh, that would be the best thing ever.
No, if Trump is Andy Kaufman, then this is okay.
I'd give him everything I owned.
Yeah, you come and
Well,
take-
you can. This is your house now, mister. You keep your shoes in it or whatever. Oh, yeah, but so I got a haircut.
Ah.
And apparently the back of it's up high. I don't even know. Does it look high?
Oh yeah, it does look a little higher, like a higher than usual hairline.
I didn't notice. And so
That's weird.
Cliff's wife was like, "Who the fuck cut your hair, same as?" And I was like, "You're the nice little lady that was married to Cliff."
yeah.
And then all of a sudden she turned into Cliff. She seeped
She
into him
was
after
like,
40
Did you pay
years.
for that haircut?
Yeah, she's like, "You paid for that?"
Oh, that's funny.
And she goes, "That's what you call high and tight."
That's
and I'm
funny.
like, "This is Cliff. This is absolutely Cliff." And then what was the last part? She told me a Cliff joke. I'm sure you'll know it. You know what the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? And you're supposed to say what, Cliff?
Well, guess. He'll make you guess.
He'll make you guess.
That's awesome that you guys both had to do it.
And then and then and then she's like 2 weeks. Yep, that's the punchline. It's 2 weeks.
What?
He looks like he firmly manicures his hair and his mustache every day.
She does it.
She does his
Yeah.
hair? Holy shit, are you
Yeah,
serious?
Oh my
she does
God.
it.
Speaking of hair and probably wife cutting it, did you guys see that fucking dude who had 13 children from ages 2 to 29, like tied and shackled to their beds in the basement?
Well, what else are you gonna do with 13 kids?
That's
Right?
not a bad idea. Could they
Dude.
talk or anything?
No, well, one of them escaped and called 911 today.
Oh wow!
shit.
And they just got out and shit, dude. But you should see this motherfucker in his hair, dude. He looks like Captain Kangaroo, like a gray Captain
wow.
Kangaroo, like that bowl cut, you know, the creepy fucking child molester, like the bangs are cut over their hair head type thing,
That's
you know?
crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude.
Now I really want
It's crazy. I
want
should find a
for
picture.
Cliff to outlive his wife. So I have to see what he looks like for
Oh, it's
the
gonna
3
be terrible.
weeks he lives after
Well, he's
she
like
dies.
same as I haven't paid for a haircut in 34 years or something like that.
Oh, I was saying, does she style it every day though? Is that
Yeah,
what you
she
said?
she grooms that motherfucker. She takes care of his ass.
Jesus,
Those old
fucking
women are the
Christ.
best. He's been fucking abusing her mentally for.
Look at that dude. He just looks like a fucking like weird.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it went away. But
It went away. Wow, who the fuck cut his hair? It wasn't Sherry.
it's probably
wait,
one of
there.
the kids. It was the 2-year-old kid chained to the bed.
Let me
these-
finish the cliff note.
Simon.
And I got questions about
Cliff
the.
notes. Fuck Cliff notes. Simon.
So why was he chaining them to the bed?
Authorities.
What was the reasoning?
Okay, 13 children held captive, shackled into beds by parents in California from news18.com here. Authorities launched a torture probe on the parents after a 17-year-old girl escaped and the house on Sunday and called 911 using a cell phone found inside. Oh, yeah, here's their picture again.
Let's see at the camera. Yeah,
He's a good-looking boy.
I like him. She looks fucking.
So those two made all the kids, or what?
Yeah, or something. Yeah, it's 13 kids from 2 to 29. A California couple has been arrested after authorities found a dozen of their malnourished children held captive in their home, with one children as young as 2 and some shackled to beds in the dark, officials said on Monday. She was so emaciated that officers said that originally they thought that she was only 10 years old, but she was actually 17 years old.
Oh,
The
wow.
girl who came
that's
out.
hot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's almost legal. She could make a lot of money.
Oh, boy. And,
Mark, if she leaves there and goes into the industry, oh dear, she could be a millionaire.
So
yeah.
they don't have a motive for this yet. They're
No,
just fucking
this
crazy.
happened like before the late news, like or
Oh,
like
wow.
the 6 o'clock news or whatever. Like all this shit. went
That
down.
must have
Well, at least
smelled like
tomorrow they'll
shit
be
down
off
there.
of-
That's disgusting.
Off the news, it'd be like shithole. Dr. Shithole said shithole. and then tomorrow they'll be like shithole. Dad keeps shitholes in a shithole. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna drink this shit.
Uh-oh. Well, that's what I'm wondering, though. The first thing I think of when I hear something like that is the smells down there.
Yeah.
Ah, it's terrible.
It doesn't smell like anything.
No?
It doesn't smell like anything.
So were they shitting in the bed?
Well, they had to have been.
Oh, I mean, you're shackled to it. What are you gonna
Is
do?
there just mounds?
Wouldn't
of
it be easier
human
if you
waste
just
in
let
there?
them use the bathroom?
They're so emaciated.
That's what I
guess,
wonder. Remember
like-
that
Oh,
guy
so
that-
they probably didn't poop that much. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you remember that guy that kept those 2 women, like, and then I think she had a daughter or something in the basement, and they were chained, and they got out one
That
day.
guy who killed himself, that Castillo or something?
Yeah, something like that. So what were they like shitting in a bucket in there or something? And then he would just go fuck them on a chain. Was he hosing them down? What was
Yeah,
he
he
doing?
would just go down there. He must have been.
Something. I mean,
I wonder how actually. It was
I'm sure
probably
we'll
a
get
normal.
details soon, but
No, this is the other guy that
Oh.
killed himself, right?
Yeah, that
He
guy.
was
I remember
in
he
jail
had-
for like a
in
week and a
Cleveland,
half and
yeah,
killed himself.
He stole some woman or 2 women, and I think one of them had a kid while they were there. and he just had him chained in a room for like 15 years, and he was just fucking them and doing everything else you can think about him. And that's what I'm wondering. It was like, was he?
I hope
Were
he
they
was.
shitting in a bucket? Were they? Was he spraying him off? Was he? What was he doing to him?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I could live 100,000 years ago, and fuck a human being then.
They must not have had great nose receptors.
Or they just were like animals,
Or all they could smell was
They're
like
just-
meat running around.
they're
Well,
just
actually,
normal,
they didn't really
yeah.
eat meat.
They probably had better snout receptors than we do.
Actually, there was you ever see that movie? Well, it'll never come to me. So why am I acting like I'm gonna
Year
come up with
one,
it? No, as Ray Dong Chong was in it.
Ray
Dong
Dong
Chong.
Chong. Never heard of
Chong's daughter. Cheech and Chong.
Encino Man.
No, no, it's like I don't know what the fuck it's called. You gonna do it, media consultant?
Ching and
Ray
Chong.
Dong Chong.
Ray Dong Chong.
Up in Smoke
Caveman
3.
movie. She was a cave woman. But there was a scene. Kay was in when she was in college. They had to do something with that because it pretty well depicts like early man or whatever from what we would think it would be. What's it called?
Cro-Magnon Man.
No, let me
it's
see.
good. Hold on, I'm looking.
Oh,
Commando, The Color Purple, Quest for Fire, Jeff, 5
Quest
minutes.
for Fire.
No,
Quest for-
never saw that.
Let me see it. I think that was it.
Was it a comedy?
No. Yep, that's it. Prehistoric man. But there's this scene where just one of them came in, like just pushes her over and just starts fucking her.
Jesus.
I've never been harder in my life. I was like, I need to be a Cro-Magnon boy. I'm gonna go back there and be a caveman.
Well, that's what I always think. I'm walking down a path, early morning. There's nobody else, and then a woman starts walking by me. And we just smile and say bye. And I'm like, "You're lucky this wasn't 20,000 years ago." But of course, I mean, not really. But I
No,
mean, that's a
exactly.
real thought to have because
Well, that's how we're fucking wired,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
What's it taste like, Mark?
Does
Does it taste like bacon?
it's not as flavorful as I thought it would be. It tastes nothing like bacon. It's like
Liquid
candied,
smoke?
kinda. I
It's
don't really.
sweet?
Yeah, it's like sweet.
Oh, weird. That should be a savory soda. What's
It
that?
tastes like Play-Doh to me. Tastes like
You can't work for the for the Food Network. That one tastes like crayons.
No, it seriously does.
That one tastes like Play-Doh.
It's Play-Doh, and it has like a weird aftertaste that feels herby, but I bet you it's like the smoky.
Yeah.
It almost feels like cinnamon or something in this drink.
Does it
But
smell now? Now that you've mixed it up?
No,
Really?
just smells like my pussy lips.
Yeah, it smells like liquid smoke a little bit. Pussy lips.
hey,
I don't smell anything because maybe it doesn't smell like weed. My fucking
Yeah.
nose only smells weed.
That's my wife calling. She's out of town.
Oh,
Sabado,
That's
Sabado.
you. That's my brother.
Just text her a link to the
Hey,
show.
Hey, this is the Slim Slam Jam PP cast for 1:15:18. It's not over. I just have to remind people who we are. Go to brothersbread.com.
Who am I?
That's my brother. His name's Christopher Dyer.
I'm married.
He was going to get laid until then. Everybody could tell.
Yeah, he was.
That's Mark Perez.
And me.
You give us an email at brothersbread@gmail.com. You
Yeah.
got any emails?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been like 6
PB
weeks.
He sent something and we haven't read it for a couple weeks or something.
Who?
PB.
But we gotta talk about Paul.
Yeah, should we do that now?
He's got a thing that he's doing.
I don't know.
What does it say?
No, we listened to this. Never mind. I thought we had something.
Oh,
No, there's nothing new.
that's fine. I don't give a shit. You think I care?
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Why are you so sad?
Well, it's strange.
Oh, wait. He sent... Oh, it's just a YouTube video.
So, well, before we get to that, I want to talk about something. What is it?
Is it him?
There's no video. It's just these two guys.
I got it. I out the self-driving car.
No.
Yeah?
Stop.
State of the art.
Stop.
All the amenities.
Dude, you're pulling my leg.
No? No leg pull here. Let's go check it out.
I don't know.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Paul.
It's just these guys. It's a stack image of these guys
Ugh.
and a YouTube video.
Did you see that YouTube star that
It's called
like
self-driving
pushed over
car.
like a woman in Japan or something,
No.
and then filmed a dead body in that suicide forest, and they took away his account. And he was like one of the top guys. He was making insane amounts of money off YouTube every year.
Why the
No,
hell?
I don't
Why
know his
wasn't he
name.
allowed to show a body in that ghost forest?
Well, they were just like, oh, it's just distasteful.
I taste celery now.
Celery.
Celery. You
Speaking
don't know
of-
how to say it.
Speaking of taste,
Celery.
celery.
So yeah, the other night,
Sorry. go on.
Paul calls me.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think he was. Did he call you or text you?
I think he tried to call, and I wasn't doing that.
And so he's like, well, he called me, and he was like, you know, he's. I don't know if you've never talked to Paul late night, have you ever?
Like once or twice, and then I
He's
never answered ever again, and he stopped calling me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something like I got shit to tell you. I'm gonna go outside, pace for 3 minutes, and then I'll call you back. And then so I just started texting him like I don't want him to call me back. And so he texted me that he fucking had some injuries. Apparently, he got in an altercation with a homeless fella.
What?
And
He was butchered with a hobo knife.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
god! I was just
The
watching the
homeless-
news today, and they're talking about the homeless getting attacked.
Oh, shit.
God.
God damn it, I hope he's not hurting.
Well, so
Or maybe he's the homeless. He might not live anywhere.
It was
I've
just
never-
an expose on like an uptick in like. There's like 1,000. Last year there was 1,108 homeless attacks.
Well, sometimes they ask you at the wrong moment for change. You got to hit them.
Well, they said it was a lot of homeless on homeless attacks. They were saying.
Well, yeah, because other homeless people are probably annoying too. You know what I mean?
Right.
They probably annoy each other. But so apparently he got stabbed in the forehead with a serrated knife.
Holy fuck.
You want to look at it?
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to look at
I
it?
think we should all put it
I
up
think
there.
we should look at it. Look at Polly Boy.
If you're faint
Oh,
of heart,
dear.
then please don't look at the screen no more.
The Jim Jam.
Go watch
Slam-
something better.
Look at that. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Look at it. I got the whiteboard going.
I feel like he
Everybody
should be on
look
Skype,
right.
and we should have this picture up.
I wish he would. He probably ain't answering. Oh, it's not showing. Here, I'll just draw something else.
Oh, there you go. A little whiteboard. Put little angel wings. That's what you should have done.
But look at how bad he looks in the hospital. That lighting's not good for you, Paul.
Yeah, that's some bad
No.
lighting. And
And his poor forehead. And he sent me a
stab
video.
in a forehead. With
And the crazy thing about the video is like, he's like, well, I think there's two motives behind it because there was a police involved.
Mhm.
And so he started his video camera because you know how he is.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a madman.
Mm.
And so I know he was probably trying to document the part.
Yeah.
But then he's like poking at it.
Oh, no.
And he's like,
Oh.
holy fucking shit. And then the cop's like, hey, pal, get the fuck up. And then he's like, yes, my name is, and then he states his name. He's like, and he turns into a real maniac.
Oh my god.
Like a very rehearsed fucking, you know what I mean?
yeah, the fucking.
Like he's rehearsed this many times with
yeah.
the police.
Oh my goodness! I can just see this.
What's up with his
funny.
ear?
There's blood.
Is it just
That's
dried
blood.
blood, or is
Yeah.
it blood from the ear or from the brain?
Well,
Is it from his
it's funny
skeleton?
because he has.
Well,
like,
that's the thing he called me. He goes, my skeleton's swollen. And I just started laughing so hard. And then he's like, I'm definitely concussed. I'm definitely concussed. And I was like, well, don't go to bed.
definitely concussed.
And I didn't think that he had gone to the doctor. So when my brother he shows me this picture here, I was like, oh, good, he went to the hospital. I mean, he's not paying for it.
Oh, that's good.
We know that.
Yeah, no one should. So I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him getting away with it.
My
This is the sun.
That's fine.
This is the moon.
You should have done the happy and sad masks of the drama theater.
I can't draw that. This is all I got. This is
Dude.
what I would have drawn my dad as a kid.
We are each of us stronger than we think, Patrick.
I don't know if I know the drama mask.
Whatever.
Shakespeare boy.
Yeah.
It's fucking
But so he says
easy.
his skeleton, and I'm like, well, I was like, I'll call you back. I don't remember why I couldn't talk to him. And
Because it
then
was
we haven't talked since.
2
so
in the morning. And
He's
it
probably dead. No, it was like 11:30. But when he's poking at it, you can hear the cop in the background. Hey, you can post to fucking Facebook tomorrow. You fucking asshole cops. You fuck you.
You can post to Facebook tomorrow.
fuck you. They probably did it to him.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah.
He's like, you remember when that homeless guy stabbed you in the forehead? Yes,
No.
sir. Yes,
Uh-huh.
sir.
I wonder what his-
Poor bastard. Good for you, Paul.
Yeah,
you
good
look
job,
great.
It's too
Paul.
bad
You look great,
you couldn't
Paul.
job,
record.
Paul.
I want to hear what his next time he's here. I want to hear his police routine.
I want to hear it, but I think he knows because there's probably still an open wound. He's not allowed in my house.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. He's got to get that shit out of the headphones.
Yeah, everywhere it's gonna be.
Oh, God.
I'm sure it's all stitched up and.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but
he's
do you
gonna
think he's
touch
taking
it
care
still.
of
No,
it?
no,
No.
I'm sure it's got a green,
Oh, God. His
like a
skeleton-
turquoise, like residue on it.
His
now.
skeleton
Oh,
will be
definitely.
fucking infected for weeks.
Oh, that's true. A skeleton will be.
You just be a fucking head full of pus. That boy.
So earlier we were talking about our president. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with him, but I'm going to blame everything on him because everybody blamed everything on that Barack Obama. We hit a random button again.
Whatever, dude.
What's that?
It's a rare darkness.
Oh,
Still.
that racist weed.
The racist weed.
The racist weed, that darkness. That's why Matt got
Grape
in trouble.
Yeah.
Grape 8, bro.
Grape.
That's the
I
darkness.
found my lighter. Did you give it back to
I
me?
did give it back to you.
Because I was like, holy shit, this thing was missing. I
Yeah.
thought there was a magical ghost in here.
This baking soda tastes like shit. It
I
tastes
bet.
like
What's his name? Earl Ray?
It tastes like licking the inside of a popcorn, microwave popcorn.
Never done that. What about you, brother?
No, I can't say
I've
that I
eaten
have.
some microwave popcorn in my day.
I mean,
I've never.
About time I eat the whole bag, because
After
that's
you're
what I'm
done-
going to do.
This is what you do. You rip open the bag and then you lick.
Do you
the
get a lick in
inside.
first
Yeah,
before?
No, and then that's what this fucking tastes
Oh,
like.
interesting.
Exactly.
I'll try it tonight.
Yeah, man.
It's like this
I'll
is
talk about my...
this alien womb.
You can't do it every day because then you'll get popcorn lung like that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got the popcorn.
That shit's
lung.
scary.
No, it's the truth.
Wait, is that a
Give me
thing?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me
Popcorn lung?
Yeah.
I thought that
it's-
was from something else.
No,
not
he made
popcorn.
this
that. That's from working
motherfucker.
in popcorn factories.
That too.
Ah.
There's that, and then there's a guy who actually
That's why
just
they call it that.
There's a guy who actually just liked popcorn. He ate it every day for lunch, and his favorite.
Whatever that chemical is it gets in the air.
Right. It was his favorite thing to do every day at lunch was to open the bag and take the first whiff as soon as it did, and like
Somebody should have hit him in the fucking
Yeah.
kidneys. What the
No.
fuck is wrong with that asshole?
That's
my-
that's actual proof that there's a god. Because if if
Jesus
your life is so
fucking
pathetic
Christ.
that the only thing you have is smelling your popcorn bag,
Oh, my God.
I never believed in God until this.
That's like
moment
those assholes
right now.
you hear, I ate one Twinkie a day for 82 years. Fuck you. Where the fuck's my Twinkie? Because you know that's how it went. It wasn't just like he had one nicely. Where the fuck is my Twinkie?
he probably fucking ate popcorn till he died.
But I guess it actually
like-
kind of looks like popcorn too, so that's why. There's some chemical that used to be in it when you would microwave it. It would go everywhere.
And guess where they
Christ.
use that same flavoring now?
Ah,
E-cigarettes in
Oh.
your
Wow.
favorite
Well, perfect.
flavors too.
yeah,
Perfect.
Of course.
Is there butter flavored? I hope so.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, it has
it's
to be
like all the
butter
buttery like all the popular ones basically like the cocoa cream and the fucking.
Oh,
blah,
sweet.
blah,
We
blah,
haven't
blah,
had a
blah.
really good plague in a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with them e-cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about people. You eat popcorn every day, you sickening son of a bitch, and then you say somebody drinks a bottle of whiskey a day every day for 30 years, something like that.
That thing ruined my liver.
That-
didn't know.
No, I was gonna say that's a good man.
It's better than a Twinkie,
That's
man.
a strong man.
At least there's something antiseptic about alcohol. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, you can put on your wounds.
At the wound doctor.
Your inside wounds.
I wonder if Paul went to the wound doctor.
And then your physical
Outside
wounds.
wounds.
Yeah.
And you can clean the fucking bong with it. It's great.
Can you? Like Jim Beam? Hey, baby boy.
I would
Hey,
use
baby.
like Everclear or like vodka.
Do you ever stand outside of a liquor store with a bottle of Everclear waiting for a kid to ask to buy booze?
I use Everclear to make tincture.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a good brand?
Everclear.
Everclear's.
Everclear's Everclear.
Yeah.
That's
No,
about
there's a
it.
couple brands.
I've never
There's
seen.
brands
I've
of
never
that
seen.
has that high proof shit.
I've never seen.
I'm
Did
sure.
you know you have to be 100 proof to be bonded?
What does
Bonded
bonded
whiskey
mean?
means 100 proof or more.
And they give you a bond?
I don't know. That's all
Weird.
as far as I went. That's the name of it.
That's pretty dumb.
I think I read that whole article, but it's not coming back.
I
There
don't
was
like it as much.
There was an article on something today on Facebook
Just kidding.
talking about, it was like, are your nudes online?
pen.
And I was like, hey, but I hope my nudes aren't online.
And
That'd
then
be
you
good.
Googled it and they
Well,
were.
no. Then I put no. I put on the thing. I hit the button to look at the article, and it was like ways to find out if your nudes are online. Upload
All your
a
nudes.
picture. Yeah, I know. And which is pretty much it. But upload a picture of yourself on there and see what all comes
Do a
up
reverse
because it'll
search.
do your face
3 point blah blah blah
thing, something like that.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
just like upload anybody's picture then, right? So
Oh.
you're helping me
Find
do the bad
nudes.
thing.
Oh, wow. So you could be like some hot neighbor, put
You-
her picture up.
You think it's people
See if
trying
her
to do
nudes
this
are
and
online?
collect some more information?
No,
he's
I'm
saying
saying
he's-
you take the picture of the person you want to see naked, and then you say, "Do this thing."
Oh
Damn shalam.
my goodness!
Why the fuck didn't
you just came up with an unethical life pro tip?
they came up with it?
Oh,
You thought of it afterwards.
that is totally an unethical life pro tip.
We got to
Yeah.
try it. Who you want to see naked, Mark? Like,
Let's-
give me your
let's check out
neighbor's
his
address.
mom.
That is. I'm not doing this. I can't do this.
That's how I type.
No,
Mark.
I'm not
Did
gonna.
you know
I
that?
mean, you can't do that.
Right?
No, I'd be afraid to because they would find you now.
I know. Well, then it's like you do that, and then that person just knocks on your door
I
1
was-
second later. I know what you're doing, you
But
fucking pervert.
I honestly
speaking
don't
of
think
that-
it. I don't think it goes like that though. That service actually just, like you take one picture of your face and then it like looks up and like tries to match your face amongst a whole database of shit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to find your neighbor's face.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Okay,
get
yeah,
a picture. You download. You say your friend's on Facebook, and you just
Yeah, yeah.
download that,
Uh-huh.
and then it just all it says is upload a picture to this.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I've done reverse image search before, but I'm just
What
wondering.
are you
Are
saying?
you naked online?
No, I'm not. No, I've never transmitted me naked in any form. Like,
Not even your cock.
no, I've never transmitted any kind of nakedness of myself over the internet ever. Besides, like
Oh,
shirt nudity.
you're just like, check out this mole.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something funny in our last little speech here.
Sorry. I ruined
No,
things. No, I ruined things.
no, you didn't. I forgot
ruined
so
it.
quick and it wasn't good.
I ruined it. I'm going home.
Oh, that's it. Give him some medicine. Get him some medicine.
Okay.
What were we talking about? I don't know. I've sent some dick pics in my day.
Yeah, I've never transmitted.
I've done
that shit.
one of my best dick pics. This
Really?
is one of my favorite ones.
Hmm.
As we were in Idaho.
Yeah.
Well, so when we went to Idaho, my wife and I, we've both not necessarily been pampered, but when we vacation, we both are fed up with the world, so we usually put a little money into it.
Yeah.
And so we showed up to this hotel that was like 4 or 5 stars online, and we walked in and it was like shag carpet and shit, and it smelled like cigarettes and you haven't been able to smoke in hotels for like who knows how long.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
2-3 years.
More than that.
Yeah. That's funny because.
But so we were like,
I got a story about
get
that
us the
later."
fuck out of here.
Uh-huh.
And so we went to this real nice hotel.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the chair and she was on her phone, as most people do when you've been together for 15 years. She's watching a phone and I'm watching murder mysteries. Where can I dump the river body? And so I was like, I'm gonna fucking send her a dick pic because she's not paying attention.
Oh, nice.
So I sent her a nice dick pic because I got this phone here.
Yeah.
It's horrible most ways, but the camera's nice. It's
Oh,
a
that's
nice
good.
camera.
Yeah. Well, you got.
And then
and
so I
dick
gave
pics
her
are
a
all about
real
lighting.
nice fucking dick
Yeah.
pic, and I sent it to her, and she was just like, ugh,
Ugh.
and then went back to her phone.
She
I
didn't
think
even
I-
like look at you.
She gave me a nod or
Oh,
whatever.
really? Like, really?
She's like, "Oh, you,"
Oh, really?
and then went back to her.
That's funny.
Like,
He
nope,
just
I
sent me
don't
his
care.
dick pic. Why don't you send me your dick?
I can't send dick pics to my wife because she'll be like, "What are you taking a shit?"
Get out here and change the diaper. You
What are
piece
you
of
taking
shit.
this shit?
Well, that's my entire life now consists of us taking turns watching the baby so we can masturbate in the toilet.
That's a good idea.
Not really.
Who do you
'cause
think
she-
makes more
That's
mess,
great.
you or her?
Probably me. You gotta. But she's like, before I go in there, she's like, "Give me your phone."
Give
Oh,
me
dear.
your phone. That's
So you gotta look at the
funny.
back of.
She changed it
That's
to the
good.
radiator.
Yeah, you gotta look at
Takes
the
his
toilet
phone.
paper.
I
That's
think I
sexy
still-
toilet paper.
I got some old Victoria's Secret catalogs for you if you want.
Atta boy.
I'm
Yeah, you
joking.
can-
There's
I
a
don't-
couple of those models.
I didn't
there.
think like this is getting bad. My
yeah.
dick here because I literally can't. I mean, because
Oh, your poor dick, brother.
the baby doesn't. I mean, the baby sleeps in our bed now, right?
Yeah.
So there's no
sex
making love
there,
with my
yeah.
wife. And then every moment of every day, I'm either with the baby and my wife, or just the baby, or I'm at work. So there's nothing like that. So my dick is like sweating, and it's just like it's a little tremble.
Hey there.
It's got like a little ice bag on its head, a thermometer in its mouth, and then sometimes
Just
every
a
once in a
little
while
flu.
it'll get so bad I'll go in there, I'll just flick it, and it won't be an
It just-
ejaculation. It's like vomiting. It's like it's like very.
You're a dribbler.
It's unpleasant.
And-
It's very unhappy. Projectile vomiting.
It's
ve-
more of
I-
a release physically.
Yeah, he's very
pleasure.
ill.
It's
And
like
then, and,
something's just oozing
The way to
out
keep his
'cause
prostate
it has to.
going.
then it's like shivering afterwards and just it's all pale and
Yeah.
and
You gotta
You
just
some-
build a. We'll build a gate, like a fence all the way around your bed,
You need some Pekka push-ups.
so she can't fall off the bed. And you got a king size bed now. It'll take her a while to fall off that, anyways.
she can get off it herself now.
God damn
I
it!
know it's fucking
That
crazy.
foiled my. Well, no, I got the fence now.
Well, we got the fence
I built
around
the
it.
fence.
So we got the fence.
So you put the baby in the fence, and it's like a big playpen. It's not a small playpen.
yeah.
So that's not abuse.
Well, there's no abuse. There's nothing
And
like.
then you go in her room and
can't-
fuck.
Yeah. No, I can't.
Wow.
We
But
can't
don't
go
tell her
anywhere.
about it.
I will never be able to do that because the second I go out of the room anywhere, she just starts screaming madly.
You got to stay out of the room a
So
lot
that's
more.
like
than-
even if she was like in the fucking if she was like in the living room and I'm like I gotta go flick my dick real quick or I'll go crazy because I have
he's
to.
standing on the balcony looking at his neighbor.
Because I can't even. I have to take the baby with me into the bathroom to take a shit, and she just sits there and just is like throwing her toys at me while I'm
At
taking
your
a shit.
shit.
Yeah, and like
Oh, that sucks. But
That's-
you know what? Now you could shit anywhere. You've got the golden shit anywhere.
yeah.
Because if a
I-
baby's sitting
no.
there watching you shit,
Yeah. Well, it's because I
well, then
still.
wouldn't that be horrible?
I'm
if
not
you're
convinced
in
she's a person yet, so it's like.
she's close.
Almost.
She's got a lot.
Yeah.
She's got a lot more personality now.
They'll
no,
start
she's got
remembering
personality,
stuff
but I'm
soon
still
here.
just like,
Imagine if
I
you're at
don't
a
care.
public shitter. You know they don't got bottoms. Why don't they have bottoms anyways?
Who?
That's your people, Mark.
But what? Who doesn't have bottoms on what?
In the stalls. Why do we have to look at other people's feet? It's 2018.
Why would my people say that they have
I
to
don't know.
look at
I was
the-
trying to get you riled up.
Oh. Okay.
You probably built
It's
the
probably
bathroom.
easier to clean. That's less shit that we have to fucking wipe down with a rag.
Yeah, but so in my scenario, you got your baby in there, you're shitting, and there's no bottom, and then it has to look at someone else shit
yeah.
while watching you shit.
You
Oh man, this will be
bottomless
horrific
asshole.
if I ever have to go to the bathroom in public now.
You'd have to put it on your lap.
Because I'm
And
sick.
that'd be real mental shit.
I was
later.
real worried. I had her at the doctor the other day for a checkup, and I had to pee like horribly when we got there. So I go in there and I'm just holding the baby at the urinal. And I'm
Well,
just
what
waiting
else are you
for-
gonna
I
do?
know, but I'm just waiting for somebody to walk in the door because I'm not putting her on the fucking floor there.
And then like Snapchat, look at his asshole. He pees with his baby.
Yeah. And then because I can't put her on the floor in a public
No.
restroom, and I can't leave her in the hallway. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't
The
know.
hallway.
You
I would
said-
leave a baby in the hallway before I put her on the bathroom
She
floor.
would be. She
No,
would,
I'm just
she'd
saying.
be halfway to Mexico through half of my piss.
If you're-
I'd leave her with a lady.
Do you hear what I said?
yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
You
watch
take
this
care of
kid
this
for a
child.
minute.
Do you hear what I said?
Uh-uh.
I said I'd put her in the hallway before I put her on the floor.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
bathroom.
No.
Not, don't put your baby in the. I know she'd be in Mexico. She got a bus ticket.
Yeah.
That's where my peoples are.
Yeah. That's good.
It's true, bro.
I like it.
So, what was that? There were several close playoff boy games.
The Minnesota.
Was that the one where?
It was the walk-off touchdown thing.
Yeah, at the very end.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very much like Raheem Moore blowing it for the Broncos against the Ravens.
So paint the picture here,
Gay.
and then I'll take the end.
To paint the picture,
I don't remember what happened.
Well, Minnesota's down by like 3.
It was
or
real
two
close.
or 2 or 3
Yeah, it was
with
very
like 30
little.
no, it was 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
They're at the 40-yard line in their own territory.
Yep.
So they're coming after him. He just hucks the ball up,
He's
and the
just
guy
like,
catches
whatever,
it. The guy misses the tackle. He
It
puts his
bounced
hand
off
down
him
on-
or something, right?
No,
No, he was just behind everyone, and there was no one behind him. Like,
yeah, and then
it
he just
happened.
he fell down like this, gets up and runs all the way for a fucking touchdown.
Yeah,
Hell
that.
yeah.
and just ran off.
So
Walked
the
off.
tavern erupts.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the whole place, and I'm like annoyed because everybody was real excited. So I'm like looking around, and this one lone prick, real tall, muscly cowboy feller, USA, USA. And then so me and Matt are like, dude, it's a fucking American team. What the fuck?
You should have
They're
said,
all American teams.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
chant
Yeah.
USA. It's USA against fucking
You
USA.
should have said he kneels for the national anthem.
Yeah, right.
I told Randy or who was working. I was like, get him the fuck out of here. You get these sons of bitches. But how can you? It's a U.S. You can't chant USA at a Bronco game because it's
No.
USA team. Saints, whoever else.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking Saints are a bunch of communists, you motherfuckers.
I think in Texas, if like the San Francisco 49ers are in town, they might chant USA because they're like, nah, fucking San Francisco pieces of.
So you football boys, my brother won't admit he's a football boy.
No, I ain't one. I never played it in
Mark's-
my life.
No, you had a good arm.
I
My interest is fainting.
I started
kinda give a
yeah,
yelping.
but you
though.
guys know way more than I is what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
get
keep
at.
up with
I
it.
actually yelped for that thing,
'Cause people
and then
think
I
I'm
said,
an idiot.
you fucking cocksucker!" But I meant it in the best way because I was rooting for him,
Yeah.
and so I think other people would yell, "Yeah, you fucking cocksucker!" if they wanted the Saints to win. But go ahead.
It was a great game.
Yeah. No. it was
Well,
great.
who's playing now?
Next week
Because the
it's
Steelers out, and
yeah,
you
the
know what?
Jaguars. And
I've
the
never
Patriots.
prayed for a game more in my life.
Jaguar.
Only because,
Oh, because your wife.
well, yeah, and we have, like I said earlier, together
Oh,
for
I got you.
we've been together 15 years. We gotta have simple joys. So I was hoping the poor gal had a nice,
Football time.
nice football
It
time.
was a bad time.
It was a bad
It was a
time.
very bad time.
And I sent her off with her nice new jersey.
Oh.
And that Antonio Brown, he did a good job.
He had a great job.
Yeah, he's.
But that shit was crazy. I was up
Too many
there.
turnovers, man. Too many turnovers. That's what
I've
did
had
him
to wake up because they're out of town and like we got all these old fucking cats, so you have to like clean up everything every day
in. Yes.
because they just walk and they poop falls out or a lot of poop, pee. There's pee too. I'm like dad now. You remember Roxy? We had this rat terrier, lived to be 22 or something weird.
Yeah.
14. I'm joking. I don't know.
That's a big discrepancy because
14.
she lived for fucking ever. And then 3 years. She was a 3-year-old. Quit drinking it, Mark. You're going to get cancer.
Yeah, I'm going to actually throw that away.
Ugh. I'd try it, but it seems awful.
Yeah.
So they had those pee-pee pads everywhere. You put your dog on the piss pad because the real old one, she's like 18 or 19. Cat. And she can't get her pussy in that fucking cat litter no more. So when she goes to go piss, it just sprays everywhere. So I got to have piss pads everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is my routine because everybody's out of town, and usually I'm the degenerate
Mm.
that sleeps till like 6.
Did
and
she
then-
actually go to the game in Pittsburgh?
No.
She's
Oh.
in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
North Mexico, Carolina.
Oh, good. North Mexico, Carolina. I like it. That's a good place to go. Anyways.
But so, yeah, that's my duties. Now I got to sweep up everything and clean up the piss. Piss pads everywhere,
Yeah,
Mark.
man, that sucks,
Piss
dude.
pads are everywhere. All my animals are seniors.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I never had a kid. I've never had a pet that was my thing to take care of.
That's the main reason I decided not to go, because 6 senior animals. You can't have people do that for you.
And the doctor's up there with a cocktail going,
Yeah, because
can I get the senior discount?
yeah, they could all go. Ah!
Do you know the price of cantaloupe?
How much for that cat turd?
That's a real burden to ask people. So this one pisses everywhere. That one needs insulin. This one's a bully.
hell no.
Uh-oh, play Papa's pee-pee.
Oh, no, you got to be
Oh.
kidding me. I've been waiting for this.
It's great. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, this is out to all my motherfuckers. You know your pop's got a big pecker.
Yeah, boy.
Papa's pee-pee, motherfucker. Papa's pee-pee. Let's start this shit out motherfucking hot. My Pep's pee-pee be taking up the whole block. Close to the sun, that shit ain't burning. It's got its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers, a house is underside. This pet could be second to none. Don't stare, you know that shit's close to the sun. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was just enjoying it. So he starts,
That's a good tune.
he starts texting me the other day. It was
Golden
like,
Globes.
God damn it, I'm at the barber shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So they charge me. They give me a senior discount for my haircut,
Oh, that's gotta suck.
and they charge my penis full price.
That's a young dick he's got.
Yeah, right. He probably not a gray hair on it.
Yeah, that was mostly true.
That's great.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, this is out to all
I'm
my
starting to enjoy his
motherfuckers.
senior
You know,
years. He's getting crazy as shit.
You better not. Have
I
heard
love
you
you,
call
Dad.
Him, you better not have heard you call him senior.
Start this shit out motherfucking hot.
He's not a senior in my
taking
opinion.
up the
Oh,
whole
listen.
Close to the sun, that
All right,
shit
dance
ain't
again.
burning.
Everybody
It's got
dance.
its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers, a house is underside. This pet could be second to none. Don't stare, you know that shit's close to the sun.
Motherfucker. I couldn't get the pee-pee and the motherfucker to line up, and then I gave up. So if anybody really wants to listen, there's motherfucker and pee-pee layered on top of each other.
Really? The
You
whole
want to listen
time?
to it again?
Yeah. Now that you pointed this out, I want to
At the
hear
very end.
it. Oh.
Oh yeah, this is out to all my
'Cause I go, motherfucker.
You know your pop's got a big
Yeah.
pecker.
Motherfucker, pick.
Papa's pee-pee, motherfucker. Papa's pee-pee. Let's start this shit out motherfucking hot. My Pep's pee-pee be taking up the whole block. Close to the sun, that shit ain't burning. It's got its own orbit, so don't be squirming. $2 a ride, that dick lives outside. It would take 2 hangers, a house is underside. This pet could be second to none. Don't stare, you know that shit's close to the sun.
Motherfucker, Papa's pee-pee.
Why?
I messed it up. I couldn't figure it out.
You can't
I probably could now.
move it?
I tried.
You can't move it over?
It just didn't sound right, so now it's layered.
Motherfucker.
No one would have
pee-pee.
noticed, but I have such
No, that's great. No,
issues that I had to point it
I'm
out.
going to listen to it every time now.
You should. You should yell USA every time, too.
Mm-hmm. Why are your cats so old?
Oh, dear God. It's
Because
'cause
I
we
ain't
got
getting no more
issues.
new ones.
The cat that I hang out with is a very young, spry cat.
Oh, you got a long time with that thing.
Oh, yeah, it likes to rip things off.
Like
Mainly
people's underwear? No.
their ears, really.
What?
Yeah.
You had your ear ripped
No,
off,
not
Mark?
me. It was actually her brother. Fucking tried to sneak up on the fucking
Wait,
thing.
hold on now. What?
What?
Her brother was injured by this awful
Yeah,
cat?
and it was an awful injury.
This one's mine.
It was terrible. He trying to sneak up on the cat, and and it just it has long ass claws, so it just
they're
it
the
caught
worst.
right here on the earlobe.
Oh, and it got in
and
there?
ripped down.
Oh, attaboy.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
you know, it took
yeah,
me,
it was a bleeder
what did I say?
for certain.
14 and 18. One of them might be about 12. But 14 in my eyes. It's a lot easier to cut their nails now because they're defeated finally.
Oh,
It's been a long
right.
time till I could fucking take care,
That's-
fucking
Yeah,
wrangle these assholes.
that's why the cat has such long claws right now, because it's such a spirit.
Oh, it's horrible.
Spirit. It's a Siamese too, so it's like Yeah, they're impossible cats.
So it's Chinese.
Yeah.
He
It's from
doesn't like the
Siam. It's from Siam.
Siamese.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, Siamese. That's how that works. Yeah.
I like that Siamese.
How come them Siamese always come in two?
That's true. Siamese,
Well,
if
this-
you please.
I think this one was the runt of the litter.
We
Well,
had a
there's
runt.
only
His
two.
name was Duncan.
5 foot tall.
Duncan was our runt.
Dead
That was our dead dog, Duncan.
They're like,
Dead
this one's
dog
a runt.
Duncan.
You can have him for 1,200.
Yeah, they're good animals.
I gotta pee.
I'd never have one of my
You
own.
talk about those long nails.
No, I'm not talking about no long
You
nails.
My
talk
rabbit's
about
I'm
got
that.
long
done. I'm
nail.
done with my cat. Yeah, you talk
You
about
ever
your rabbit.
you try fucking cutting cats' nails? Try a rabbit.
You got to cut their nails.
Their eyes, yeah, they get real long.
What do they do in the wild?
Well, these idiots don't exist in the wild.
Nah, they don't know how to grind them down.
Yeah, they don't know nothing. I'm sure in the wild it gets eaten by bears.
Slim Slam G, big ass.
Pee.
Anyways, yes.
So you gotta go at them like this, and
Mm.
then you gotta have them cradled, but you have to have you have to have the OK sign around one.
And what's
boot,
your dick doing
then-
during all this?
That's clipping the nails.
Oh, good job. You have the
just-
prehensile tail dick.
No, it's got the mouth, just got teeth. So it comes up and it's just going around like a, what is it, like a submarine's periscope.
Yeah,
everywhere. Then it
I
goes
like
down
it.
just boing, and chomping.
That seems pretty easy. But I wouldn't want my cat sketching around my dick.
What? Well, I got
My dick mouth.
Man, you don't worry about my dick mouth.
Okay, anyways. So
My dick mouth's doing good.
But anyways, you got your rabbit, which is probably a little better.
Better than what?
Don't want the cat around my dick mouth.
Don't want no cat around your dick mouth.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
What do
My
you got
brother's
against rabbits?
domesticated.
I went off on a tangent. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm domesticated?
He was
Every time I've
explaining-
gone into that bathroom and the seat's been down, it's because your kid gets in the bathtub
It's
or
just
your
a
toilet.
it's
ain't
just
it
a
now?
common decency.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Not
It's
in my
fine.
bathroom.
Well, what, like the seat or the cover?
Everything.
Everything's down. Yeah, no. I used
That's
to.
your
It was
new
just, I
habit.
would never do the cover. at
Well, the
all.
thing is my brother never used to be so couth.
You're so couth.
So couth. Well,
You probably drink bitters
It was
and salsa.
much more uncouth with his.
no. There was an argument about the whole thing. She saw something on Facebook and it was like, when you don't shut the lid to the toilet before you flush, then it poo poo.
Oh, that's definitely it. They said it goes everywhere.
Yeah, but yeah. So
And haven't you ever
And I
seen that
don't give a shit.
Mythbusters? The red-headed one and the older one.
I don't give a shit, but it's gotten to the point. Like it took 3 times. Like we got into a knife fight.
No, you
about it
have a
one day.
kid about it. I guess.
No. She was like, I saw you didn't put the seat down today.
Oh,
and I fucking
Yeah, I got
stabbed
that
her in
one,
the
sorry.
face.
I got in
with
an
my hobo
argument
knife.
with.
I got that once, but it's like I wipe it down after every time. So that's,
Well, it's about the
you know,
the
and
plume.
That's a nice thing to do.
When you
right?
flush it, there's
Wait, hold on. You clean the toilet every time you go.
Yeah, because
The whole toilet?
no, not the whole fucking
Oh, I
toilet.
thought you went crazy, Mark.
No, if I fucking have a
he
shake
pees
or two,
all over the toilet seat and then wipes
if
it
I
down.
take a
Instead-
shake or two,
instead
I
of
fucking
lifting
wipe
it-
it down.
Instead of lifting it, you just pee all over it. I got the pee off though, because I'm not a real jerk.
Well, she thinks I'm pissing everywhere because my dick is getting weird.
Yeah,
It's getting weird. Like
it's
it's all the stuff.
older.
So I've got. She doesn't appreciate the because I can't.
crisscross.
I can't sit down. I'm not joking. I can't sit down and pee. I
Why
can't
would
pee.
you want to?
No, I wouldn't anyway. But even I can. Like if I'm going to cock a doodle doo,
yeah.
I can't pee because I'm so
Oh.
fat. The fat
Is
pushes
that
on
the
the
kind
bladder.
of dog you want to get? Is a
Yeah.
cock-a-doodle-doo?
Got-
I'm
Gotcha.
too so
I
fat, my
gotcha.
bladder doesn't work. So I have to.
I
Even
know
if
what
I
you
go
mean.
do
You
that, I
need a
got to
squatty
stand up.
potty.
All
Yeah,
right.
and I got to pee doing it.
Actually,
so now I got to.
you know, every once in a while, as I get older, I've had to stand up and piss afterwards.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking
So
about.
exactly. So I can't do that.
It's
but
not a good thing.
But she
You'll
thinks I'm
be there.
getting. There's like a pee
You'll
smell
be
in there,
there.
and I don't. And she thinks I'm pissing all over everything, but I'm not pissing all over
It's
everything.
you holding your baby.
Pissing
Pissing the toilet.
That's why, yeah.
Well, no, but now you ought to see how I have to fucking position myself over the toilet to make sure, because I know I've got a weird dick, but I don't want there to be any sort of thing because I know I'm not doing the thing. I'm not pissing up the place.
Oh,
God damn it.
I understand what you're saying.
They're gonna take like a
You
Dremel
got the wrong
tool.
accusation going here.
I gotta- I have to-
You You take great lengths to piss the
It's
way.
broken. I got to wring it out like a sponge.
Yeah, they're gonna take
I'm
like
nowhere near there.
They gotta take a Dremel tool and just make the hole like round in the middle again. So
Yeah.
it's
See,
like-
I think I've got the
That's-
better situation so far. Give me some wood. I haven't had any weird prostate shit like my brother and my pappy yet.
I hope that I masturbated enough that I don't have prostate problems.
That's probably the problem.
That's my hope.
with my dick. It was
That's
like
my
maybe the
hope.
place wouldn't smell like pee if I came every once in a while.
And you threw cum in her face like Spider-Man.
Yeah. No,
So I had to...
that was a.
All right, so our insurance changed.
God, I hope she's not listening because that's not true. You're very generous sexually.
You guys got a good situation going
yeah,
on.
I'm sure.
No,
And
no,
it's
no.
nice and young still.
Everyone's getting.
You've only been together like 4 or 5 years, right?
I think it's 7 now.
Really?
No, not a chance in hell.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ, I have no interpretation of time.
No, it's
Time's an abstract thing, Marcus.
So she was pregnant for a year, and then there's a baby for a year,
So
and then there. I
that's
think there's. I think it's like 4
4 or
years.
5 years,
I think it's
right?
4 years.
Yeah.
That's what I use Time Hop for. Now.
Hey, good advice. You should learn that.
Time hop.
I got no. Your anniversaries and shit.
Oh, I know. It's
All right, good.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm a little fuzzy.
Because
on-
they might act like they don't care, but they sure do care. You know what I did after we got married? Is I ditched our old anniversary. I was like, "You're out of here, pal."
Yeah.
May 13th.
Yeah.
And it took me a couple years to remember that, and that wasn't good either.
No.
No, that's a bad thing.
Dude, why don't people just use the reminders in their cell phones a lot?
Because
More?
I didn't have a cell phone.
Well,
We've been
I
together
honestly-
for
Oh,
almost
come on.
2 decades.
Oh, come on.
I know when our
I
first
had
date,
a fucking.
Oh, come on.
I didn't know how to work
Email
it.
reminders,
I didn't know.
everything.
No,
You can
I
just
didn't
do
use
this.
email. I had
You can do this.
MySpace.
If,
Was I going to write on MySpace?
if I'm scared that I'm going to forget about something, it's
So like 2-3 years, I forgot
Boom.
it. After we got married, I flicked it out the window. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I don't have to celebrate that no more."
Yeah.
Nope. I got shit. No, I didn't get shit about it. I asked her like a while later.
Yeah.
Oh, were you upset? Well, I mean, it would have been nice. So I forgot it.
You know, at that point,
Well,
maybe
what are you supposed to
that's
do?
when you do like the stupid thing. You like give
I
'em-
should have just
you
done
do
it
like something like
because
that.
I've done it every other year for.
For something like that, you just
I don't
give 'em
think
like
I
a
did
card
it
or something,
this year, but
or
I
like
think
a stuffed animal.
the anniversary of our
Boom.
first date is.
You
either-
can't do stuffed animals after that
Yeah,
long.
you could do stuffed
Not
animals.
after
They
that
don't
long.
give a shit. They put it.
You
in
might
a
be able to get away
they-
with stuffed animals.
They
still.
put it in a
First
chest.
5 years.
I'm not getting a stuffed animal.
I
I'm
know
getting
you're
a
not,
stuffed
but you
animal
could
for
get
my
away with
daughter,
it.
let alone mine.
I'm talking about the cutesy.
She's
fartsy
all
shit.
excited because you're like, she's thinking she's getting in, and you like move to your daughter.
You have to buy like you don't have to buy
That's
a
for the
necklace or
kid.
anything like that. I'm just saying like
Oh, you don't want to know how much our wedding rings were.
no, I know.
Ugh.
No, I think jewelry is the worst waste of money on the planet. I can't.
I think I spent.
The only way I
I can
just
hardly bring
$50 on
myself to,
mine.
to
Yeah,
buy it.
that
but
was
whatever.
great. I love my ring. Actually,
I was never gonna wear a ring,
I never thought I'd like a ring.
and now I wear the ring now because I don't want anybody talking to me.
Ah,
I don't want. I mean, at first I was like, I never wanted to
I
wear
want
a ring.
people to talk to me. I'm like, they're like, "Where's your wife?"
I never wanted to wear the ring or anything like that.
where's your wife?
Did she leave you dead?
Is that why you look like that?
You with
But
a
no,
man?
she went above and beyond. She got it like custom made and shit. I
should-
went to that store and was like, "Expensive, give me."
Yeah.
I think Aaron
I
actually got his
cheated.
out of a gumball machine.
God
I
damn it.
believe it. I cheated, and she
No,
told
that's
me what she
great.
liked,
That's fantastic.
and I was like, "I'll get that, sir."
Mm.
But I drug her along for a decade. I mean, what's a
Yeah,
some
you had
money
10
after
years
that.
to figure it out. you
what's
son of
I
a
know, but
bitch.
what's money after 10 years is what I'm saying. Who cares?
What's money, anyways?
I agree.
Hmm.
That's why I buy stupid shit like speakers, speaker stands, baking soda, that thing.
Baking soda.
I got this other mixer now, boys. So I think if I
Do it right, you're gonna have a telephone.
we'll have
call?
our telephone line.
Wow, sweet.
Yeah.
Me moo, me moo, me moo.
Yeah, I'd like some people to be able to call in.
Oh.
Here. That'd be
So
nice.
Our insurance changed. Yeah. What kind of insurance do you got, Mark?
I don't fucking know.
But you have insurance?
yeah,
How's your medication work?
I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years.
Well, all right.
I don't fucking know.
So if you go to a pharmacy, usually they give it to you,
All
right?
right.
Right? That's how it usually works.
Oh, yeah. I guess I've been to the pharmacy because of the dentist. So, yes.
Yeah, but they're like, here's your medication. I went in and showed up, and they were like, you got to call this number so they can mail it to you. So something happened with our insurance.
Really?
But so, like,
Huh.
it was this huge debacle.
You can't just pick it up no more?
Well,
They gotta
finally,
mail
I
it
found out you could opt out after they argued with me.
Oh, my God.
So I opted out, but
Opted it out. I opted it out.
so I called this woman to set it up because it's nice. They just send it to you. You don't got to go anywhere. They
Okay.
just mail you shit. It's cheap.
Okay, but what if you need the shit that day?
Well, like shit like antibiotics and shit. But if you're on crazy pills like I am,
Sure.
Why would you want to have a mother house?
Well, so I called her, and it was like obviously somewhere in the south. And
Hi, fuck boy. How you doing in your
Hey, fuck boy.
no, it was more like, hey,
Are you in the north?
it was
got-
awful.
Yeah.
I called up. It was like, yeah. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean?
You're selling pills. You're selling
like-
life to me.
I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah. I'm like, I need to set up my mail shit, whatever it is. And she's all right. Name. Literally, it just said name.
Name.
Nothing like what's your name, like whatever.
So much for Southern hospitality, you
You
fucking
sure this was the
assholes.
south and not Russia?
It seems southern, like Atlanta area.
Eating potatoes and
So
unsalted
she goes
sprouts.
name, and so I give her my name,
Yeah.
and she's like, it was silence for like 2 minutes. I can like hear like something going on in the background, so I knew she was still there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I didn't say anything at first.
You're just gonna write it.
And then like, birthday. It was like 2 minutes later. And then so like, I'm like, all right, here's my birth date. And then fucking just silence. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Because birth date, you put in some numbers. What kind of program, if it's a true program where she has to be like, to get a birth date
It's
in?
like birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
January,
Then they should just-
J-A-W.
So my guess is she just doesn't know how to use it or something. I don't know.
She's writing the alphabet and deleting it each time. It's not the right word.
Dude, and she went through like everything for like 6 questions in 2-3 minutes in between each question.
Yeah.
And it was all like, date. You know what I mean? Pill. And I'm like, well, here's the pill. And then she was like, and so I hung up and I didn't know what happened. I'm like, I don't know. Am I getting anything? Is anything going on? So I like called another person the next day and they're like, nothing's set up.
Oh my god.
And I was like, well, can I just opt out or whatever? And she's like, oh yeah, I just got to hit this button. And I'm like, cool, do that.
and then you went. Now you have to go schlep yourself to the fucking pharmacy to get your shit. Now
It would have been so much cheaper too, like $30-$40 cheaper.
for them to mail it to you.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
What? This
Like my
is a scam. This is
It's
a scam. I don't
Everything's a scam. It's
like it.
bullshit.
I won't participate. I'll give them my money, but I'm not participating.
Exactly.
I'm gonna die.
You should.
I'm gonna die before I have to go see a doctor.
Well, the
It's
thing
fine.
is it's like usually like $10 a month or something. 3 months would have been like $6. So it's like,
Wow.
but they couldn't figure out how to get it.
What
to
the
me.
fuck?
My address was wrong. My fucking everything was wrong. Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, this is my address. That ain't the address on file.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what? And then my birth date was wrong. And they were like, you live in Seattle. I'm like, I don't live in Seattle. So there's a Patrick Dyer in Seattle. You want to go on a road trip?
Yeah, let's do it. Seattle?
Fuck it.
What are we gonna do to him?
Look for Pat. Just say, hey, what's up, dude? Like, you
No.
got medication, bro?
Yeah.
And then we'll go to that first Starbucks and come home.
How much was your Kai MPK?
Like $100.
Really?
Yeah, it's nothing.
And then it just hooks up software to your computer?
I got a Superior Drummer.
Yeah. Does it come with something?
Hmm?
Does it come with something on it?
This?
Yeah.
There's a few,
Banks
there's some stuff.
or something.
It's not like a really good drum file, but there's a lot of.
How much is Superior Drummer? It was like $300. or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
$292.
I have it, so don't worry about it.
No.
It's It's right here.
Do you live
But all-
in
it
Denver?
come-
Well, shut the fuck up.
That's basically what it was. Like, don't talk for a couple minutes. And then I started laughing after a while. No joke. Just fucking laughing. But hey,
You sure it wasn't Montgomery County, Maryland?
Alabama.
Maryland.
Alabama.
Well, Mom was from Montgomery County,
Greensboro.
Maryland.
Greensboro,
Is that what it was?
Alabama.
Yeah.
Ours is Arapahoe.
I could picture, and it wouldn't even be a race thing in Montgomery County, Alabama. Every single person would be like, name, birthday.
I hated going out there sometimes.
They're horrible people.
We'd go to a restaurant, they would just walk up to the table and not
Look
say
at
a
you.
word and stare at you.
Yes.
And you're all like, food? Are we allowed to have food here?
Well, if we worked there, we're not like the friendliest of people, but if we worked there, we're like, hey.
I like that premise.
we were.
I mean, we're really mean to people most of the time.
Speaking of which, what do you say? I'm being mean to customers? I know I am, but do you
No,
actually
I mean,
notice
just,
something?
well, I mean, hey, sometimes you do.
Hey,
But I think most of them know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I hate you.
We're all
That
capitalist
fucking,
pigs.
oh boy. Somebody answered the phone and took that Berlin's order,
Oy.
and I didn't know it, and then I look over there, and they're there.
Both of them?
No, the wife.
Oh, well, she's.
And I'm like, well, she's nicer, but I
Yeah.
can't be nice to her because
No.
she hasn't tipped me.
I thought she
For
tipped
15 years.
I thought she tipped $2.
You know what it's like when you are in the tipped business, Mark?
No, I don't know. I've never been in a business where someone's had to tip me for anything.
It sucks when you've bantered with people for years and they don't even give you a nickel.
Yeah, they're a bunch of
That's
dicks.
some shit.
Yeah.
I'll have a beer and some fried cheese and maybe even cheese on a piece
How's
of
your
bread.
baby?
Your baby. Tell me about your baby.
Here's a buck.
No.
Here's a buck to give us some Gerber.
You should be-
Even if there was
Oh,
a
I'd
buck,
take a buck.
I'd take a buck.
You take a buck?
We got a lot of flow.
You
So
know,
buck's good.
You have a very European clientele then.
Well,
I
this
mean,
is for
that's only-
takeout
They don't-
orders.
They don't tip, man.
He probably doesn't tip on takeout orders.
Who, me? No, hell no. I tip on takeout orders.
So I'm talking usually at the bar when they're
Not a
drinking,
lot, though.
but I'll have people,
Like
It's
50
less. I tip less,
which
I
is
don't-
fine.
That's fine, yeah.
but I still leave something.
There should be something.
yes.
It doesn't. I'm not. If it's $100 order, you don't have to give me 40%. Just give me 22.
22
I'm joking.
to 30.
No, I know, but even if people leave 5, 10, 1, I don't know.
Whatever.
Sometimes, like if it's $100 order,
It's about the jester.
and if somebody leaves $1, I'm kind of like,
I
yeah,
leave
I'll
about
stab you.
10%. I leave about 10% when I take
That's
a
fine.
10
That's fine.
takeout order.
No,
Nothing
whatever.
wrong with that.
Whatever is fine. Even if it's a $20 order and you
This
put
is
$2 on there, fine.
And people wonder why, because
I
when people take takeout, you got to go fight with the cook
yeah.
to get it right. You got to get everything back properly.
Right.
Well, then
Sure.
you have to make
with
half
all
of it
your
too.
their weird requests.
well, and I always take that into
They're
consideration.
like, I want a tomato, but I want it a third of the way down. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's always some weird
I
request.
want a frowny face, but I want it to look like Down syndrome frowny face, please.
Hell yeah.
That's one thing we haven't gotten in years was a heart-shaped pizza.
Oh, I'm gonna make you guys do it.
I don't
You
know
should.
if we
You
do
should
it
bring
anymore. You might
whoever.
call
you're-
me up and it's like, can I get a heart-shaped pizza? And I'm like, no. You can't.
Yeah.
And then we go back there and we
Yeah,
make
yeah.
ridiculous
Yeah.
fun about you.
I'm
That's
gonna do
90.
it.
That's why we're good at talking shit, because 90% of the restaurant business is, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because we're slaves. We're slaves, Mark.
Yeah,
It's the
no,
worst.
and- but the people are slaves because they don't want to fucking cook their own food. So they're slaves to you too.
Yeah, well,
Give
I mean,
me
we get our
money.
money out
They
of it.
deal with you.
Don't worry, we
they
get our
deal
money.
with you. Yeah.
But we're slaves. You should see these requests on this, like online ordering. They're always like, all right, ring the doorbell twice, walk to the back door, knock 3 times. Like they're telling their driver through Grubhub or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Pet the cat twice and jump on the roof.
That's funny.
Throw
that you
it in
say
the
that,
window.
dude, because I actually Actually,
I do
leave
that.
Yeah, I kind of do stuff like that because.
Put it in the mailbox. Don't talk to anyone.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because
I can't. My body can't be introduced to air outside of this bubble.
Well, and some of the
You can-
fucking
Natural sunlight will kill me.
and we'll get orders for like 1/2 scoop of ice cream and a barbecue sauce, and they'll pay like $15 like
to have
delivery
it delivered.
charge,
Well, it's madness. I swear to God,
and then they'll have like 90 instructions to get it in their fucking place.
I think we should stop being a restaurant and just buy a bunch of ding dongs and ho hos and shit like that.
That they would order them.
Yeah, no, they would constantly, and we'll just
40
sit there,
ding dongs.
and we'll have some fucking Grubhub driver
We'll
come
send
in.
Matt Tarter. Well, shit, boy,
Yeah,
you go deliver them fucking Twinkies and come back.
You guys should just stock like Little Debbie's and just be like,
They
hey.
used to do shit like that, and we thought they were crazy, but they sold them apparently,
well, but this now they would fucking these idiots would,
especially online.
because these people are fucking. I know they're high as fuck. They're like a nachos and
Or completely
spumoni ice cream
degenerate.
and some anchovies and some.
I picture either
nachos and smoke.
crazy stoned asshole
and elderly shut-ins.
or some shut-ins. Yeah, like don't look at my spaghetti when you make it. I'll know if you looked at it. And then they order like all this weird shit. Shut-ins. Do you use Grub Dingo?
Every once in a while, I stopped. Ever since I stopped drinking, we kind of stopped using Grubhub. He's like, I'll just go pick it up. It's
Well,
like
exactly.
fucking way
Exactly.
cheaper. It's totally stupid.
What's the charge? I don't even know.
It's
we
stupid.
offer it, and I have no idea.
It's ridiculous. Like if you do Grubhub for 2 people, it's gonna be $35 to $50 guaranteed every
yeah.
time, every fucking time.
That's okay. Only because
Well, so I can't believe that Grubhub allows some of this shit. It's like I will have chips and salsa for $3.50.
and $45 in delivery charges.
Yeah,
And then like we'll nod at the driver, and they're like, "Hee." And they're the ones who really probably have good stories. We're just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the initial part, and they're the ones that having a knock on the door.
We've had
And it's all like,
I've had Grubhub walking on some pretty interesting.
my chips and salsa in my
scenes.
mailbox.
I almost fought a Grubhub fighter the other day.
Oh
yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck
Me
him.
too. I got
Oh,
in on
really?
it. I got in on it. I think we scared him actually.
Well, I think he ran out because the fucking the tablet where we get our orders was frozen, so we didn't get an order or something. So they called and they said, "Hey, did you get this order?" I'm like, "No, let me reset my tablet." And I reset it, and it came up. And then like 10 seconds later, some guy walked in and was like, "I'm here to get the order for Pamela," and then and I'm like, "Yeah." I seriously just got it. Our
man.
thing was down,
I'm watching
and he
the
didn't
whole
do
thing.
it. He was like, "I've been waiting in the parking lot 20 minutes," and I'm like, "What the fuck do you want me to do about it?"
He literally said that shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
That's
is that motherfucker pissed that his order ain't ready? So we're both like just talking
Well, and he
shit.
was
Talking
like,
to the
"Is he
shit.
really fucking acting like that?" Or
and
something
then the
like
dude
that.
just like walks out the door quiet without a word because he knows. I mean, my brother and I hate our lives.
Oh yeah, no.
We've been working the
I-
same job.
I
How
love
long?
that.
You're 23 years. I'm 21 then.
You
I'm
should be.
probably- Yeah.
You know
20,
what?
21.
Yeah.
It's horrible waiting on people for 20 years, Mark.
No, and if people are offended, then fuck them. They
Well,
have
some-
a whole city of choices.
So,
And I'm not
well, what I'm
getting-
saying is our
Jesus.
fuse is short as fuck.
sure, I
We're
got
like,
you.
hey, how's it going? You want a beer? Fuck you! I'll fucking kill you!
Just like, can I try that Pilsner? No, you can't try that Pilsner. But that's the thing. These fuckers are getting tipped, and I
And
don't
we're
get
not
any
getting
tips. I don't
tipped.
get nothing. I've got to sit there and make 40 salads and put salsa in a goddamn container and put salsa
Little
on
container.
some fucking ice cream for these assholes.
Huh.
That ice cream's a real son of a bitch.
I
Mark.
want
But
fucking
at
green
least-
chili on a chocolate cake.
Would you rather? would you rather deal
Dude,
with?
I'm waiting for.
Would you rather deal with a delivery crew? Because
we
that's
had
oh
our
fuck
own?
no, I don't want.
I don't
none
want
of it.
none of it. I want to fucking sell heroin in the alley. That's what I want to do, Mark.
Grubhub. Don't do
Yeah.
it no more.
Oh, it's a good
I ain't
revenue.
my-
It's
well,
good
no, it's
revenue,
great.
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking Grubhub some Bonnie break.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do it at 7:30 too.
No, that's fine. We're really good at it, actually.
Whatever.
We get very little complaint.
I want to order
My
a raw.
brother,
I want
if you
to.
want to know, we're very efficient people.
I want to order a raw
We're
pizza.
what
from
you call
Grubhub.
professionals. But this is what's going on in our mind. You
You-
can order up. It's fine. I'll do it.
You can actually Grubhub from Papa Murphy's now.
That's fine.
They'll go to
Good.
Papa Murphy's now.
You
They
can
got-
Grubhub everything. Can you still
Yeah.
get a regular delivery from
Hey,
Sunny Garden?
we.
Is this an
my
ad for
brother and
Grubhub?
I, we fought with Postmates and won.
What happened?
We won. They haven't been back, have they?
He showed dominance. Look at that shit, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
It was mostly my brother, but I
piss
told
and
I told one guy no.
It's a measure one.
I said no, and he was like, "Fine," and that was it.
They have reps come in and try to get you.
No,
No.
Oh, it's
well,
the
they owe me
worst.
money.
I'm laughing too much, so you have to tell it.
What happened?
Well, I can't remember some because they like what's it called again? Postmates.
Postmates,
they-
motherfucker,
so
fuck you.
Unless you have
allegedly.
unless you have one of their tablets, they have somebody from a call center in India call you, and it's like
India.
Sometimes
Undiscernible.
India.
yeah, sometimes it's okay, and other times it's like I feel, and I'm just like holy fucking shit.
Wow.
And then so
Isn't that fuck? Just think about that just for 1 second, though. It's an American lazy company that brings you food from anywhere, and then you have to call India to get your food. Isn't that just horrible at
well,
the first
I think
principle?
everybody's got tablets.
They
except
have
we don't
trouble
have-
eating.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're like eating every other day, like trading in plastic they found in the street
Yeah, and they're
to
dealing
eat,
with
and then you're like, my taco salad was soft. It was 3 minutes late. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they're like, what the
so-
fuck's a taco salad? I ate a fucking bun last week.
I almost went into a diabetic coma waiting for this to come.
That's why it's the worst company ever. First of all.
Well, that's horrible too. But then, so I didn't. Well, no, Randy took the order, so I know he probably fucked it up. Randy the rat.
Fuck you, Randy. Sorry.
God damn it, Randy! I'll tell you a story about
Sweet
Randy.
boy, though.
He's a good boy. He's a rat. So anyway, the driver comes, and I put in 3 things, and then she hands me her card and pays for it, and then leaves. And then like 10 minutes later, I get a call from somebody. From the people that ordered, it was like, God damn it, I didn't order. I had all this stuff and I paid $55 for it. And I was like, man, god damn,
Fuck you.
Postmates sucks. It's a horrible thing. I suggest you use this or that because I can't even tell you what's like. I'm not concerned with your opinions, man, or something like that. It was something insane like that. So they wanted the rest of their food, but the driver couldn't use the card again because it's
It
controlled
was
by
being declined, yeah.
yeah. So she came back and I
You
gave
get
her
a
the rest of whatever.
specific amount per order. And then they send these poor people out with like $40 on a card.
So there was more food that person ordered that they already paid for through Postmates.
Yeah, so
that
when they
I didn't
come
get
back-
the whole order, so they paid all of it. When they got there the first time, they paid on a card, and when they came back, they weren't cleared to pay the rest of it with their credit card.
yeah, because the allotted amount.
Yeah, and all the stuff.
Oh, my
fucking bullshit.
So they had $15. So
What?
you can't get a hold of anybody. So I started sending emails to Postmates like, you owe me
He's just emailing random people.
You owe me
Fuck
$15,
you!
you fucking piece of
And
shit.
so finally, some asshole came in, and I was like, "You guys owe us fucking money." He's like, "You want a fucking sale or what?" I was like, "No, get the fuck out of here."
So I've banned Postmates.
And we won.
They still haven't paid me.
Still, well, I guess we didn't win, but they haven't ordered anything.
Yeah, no.
So
and
they're
they were the-
$33
They were the
up
worst
or
thing
whatever
ever
it
too.
was.
And then I feel bad because it's some guy from India, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, I want to
Well,
get
he
a
was-
burger, and I want to get this," and they'll list 15 things, and then you're busy as fuck because you're watching.
And he was particularly
literally-
mean to him.
Yeah. We're watching the bar. We're doing this and stuff.
He's like, fucking
Well,
tell
and
me
then-
what the fuck you want.
And then,
Fuck you.
And then on the converse, you don't want to deal with another tablet. You already have a setup. It's
We got
like
a pair
taking
of
up-
tablets.
We have 2 tablets, and I don't need a
Already.
3rd
You
tablet.
should see us on a boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Is it
Very
another
efficient.
company on the other tablet?
We have no, not dine-in delivery. It's DoorDash and Grubhub.
DoorDash.
That's
Okay,
a dead
I
company,
forgot
Mark.
about that
Dine
one.
in
Yeah.
delivery. They're a
So-
dead company.
Yeah.
So
They just
so
had this crazy old bitch, I swear, that had a bird on her shoulder.
no, her cousin died from bird cocaine.
Bird cocaine.
He would come in to get sausages for his parrot. He would come in. And he died of a cocaine overdose.
Bird cocaine. What the fuck? She was the worst fucking cunt there was.
Dumas.
She was Barbara or something.
Beverly.
Beverly. Fuck Beverly.
And her cousin's name was Dumas.
Bird cocaine. That fucking bird had a cocaine
She
problem.
came in all sad one day. It was like my cousin, the one that comes and gets the sausages for his parents. They found
I
him dead
forgot
in a pile
about
of
Dumas.
cocaine.
That's how long we've been in the business. I forgot about that dead one. That's a lot dead. Way back dead.
That's good shit.
Oh,
That's
boy.
good.
Oh, she's dead now
That's
too.
classic, man. That's
I
good.
bet she was a whore in real life.
I'm sure.
Whore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hank probably fucked her.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Good for him.
You know,
He
whatever.
must
So
have had a
dude-
decent pecker.
Everyone
Fuck
fucks.
DoorDash.
And everyone needs
Fuck
to
DoorDash.
be
Or no, Postmates.
Oh yeah, no. DoorDash is
Yeah.
great.
You're a great company.
I like you, DoorDash.
You guys do pretty good.
Oh yeah, we
They,
might.
they,
Although they fucked us on the chicken wings. I wonder if we got paid for that.
we accidentally stumbled into that one. We were so annoyed too. Fuck you, delivery. And now we make like an extra 2 G's a month.
Well, probably more
Not
than that.
us. I
No,
wish it
no.
was us.
It's more than that. It's like it's half the time it's approaching a G a week anymore.
Oh, that's what I meant. A week means month, Mark.
Oh, got you.
A semana.
Yeah.
How's your Spanish skills?
No, I don't got them really.
Do you know what nosotros bebemos las leche means?
Something about babies and milk.
Yeah.
No, it means we drink milk.
Of babies.
Because to drink is bebimos.
Babimos.
Nosotros
Oh,
is us.
bebemos, that's
Nosotros
why.
bebemos. Nosotros.
Bebemos.
No, it's babymos.
He's doing an online course.
you're
Somebody
good.
asked me about how to learn something. I said, fucking don't you know what YouTube is?
Are you learning Puerto Rican so we'll move back
That
there?
one fucking outfit. It was like you want to learn how to talk French in France?
Yeah.
You just take this thing. You sound great. And then they're like, all they do is like, un croissant.
I love a croissant.
Croissant.
What's
You can
that
do
outfit?
that. You can do that. You and me would go like, un croissant.
Well, have you ever seen that Flight of the Conchords where they make fun of shit like that? They make fun of the French or something like that, and the song is all like croissant, baguette, mon
Croissant,
ami. I don't know,
baguette.
stupid.
That was a good show.
I love that show.
It didn't last long though.
Mm.
A couple of years.
Can't trust those New Zealanders. Do you
Yeah,
feel
that's
the
right,
button?
yeah.
Where exactly is New Zealand?
It's
I
off
always
the
get-
coast of Australia.
I always get mixed up with that.
Australia.
Did you ever see that Bronco movie that
John Elroy?
No.
Ellie? Roy?
No, the tall one from the Flight of the Conchords. Not Brit, but the other guy.
Bronco?
It was
John Elway?
Bronco was in the title. It was like Bronco something.
There was a
Bronco
Bronco
Sunset,
movie?
I think, or
I seen that one when they was Dracula's.
I
That
seen
one
that
was
one.
funny.
whatever.
You never seen that one?
What? What are you
The
talking
That
about?
was probably
movie.
the best Dracula movie I ever saw.
So what about the movie? Bronco movie.
It's a weird comedy. I don't know. It was one of the
You
only other
liked it?
things I ever seen him in other than
I
Flight of
liked
the
him.
Conchords. I like that guy.
I like the
Yeah.
taller feller.
Yeah, the taller fella. He was in the.
So you
Yeah.
got
I like the
glasses
little
on?
feller too.
Who's
Well,
got
you know the
glasses?
little feller was
Yeah,
in.
the glasses.
You know the little feller was in a reggae band,
Yeah, they were good.
the Black Seeds.
I don't think reggae. You just need
Well,
one
you can't
song.
trust
right?
those black seeds.
You just need one reggae song.
Kind of. It's just a bunch of.
Oh, come on! You can say
Not
that,
for the bass.
We can say that about any genre.
John.
What
What
did
did I
you
say
just
like
say?
that?
You,
What
say,
did I
you can say that about any Janet Jameson.
Hey, whatever happened to Jenna Jameson? She
She's
used
a-
to be relevant.
Yeah, she's a real Trump supporter.
Well,
now.
How old is she?
Is
She
she
got about
50s, I
50.
think.
Oh boy.
Um.
You ever fuck Jenna Jameson?
Well,
Mark?
so the life expectancy of a porn star, as far as in the public eye, is a lot shorter than it used to be now.
Oh, I
Because,
bet.
You know, because
With the internet and
oh,
shit?
dude, yeah, because
The
18.
internet ruined everything,
There's
actually.
a whole crop of 18-year-olds every year for this thing. You know what I mean?
There was this
So-
porn I used to like when I was a kid on the VHS. And I never watched it to the end. And finally, when I watched it to the end, before I got rid of it,
Yeah.
the girl committed suicide.
Oh my god, are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
Yeah, she had
You
a
have
gun.
a smut film?
No, she was like jerking off a guy in a massage parlor, and then she had this gun, and she was like doing this weird movement, and then they went black. So I assume she killed herself.
Ah, but that's for you to decide.
Exactly.
It's
It
a
wasn't
choose-
like she shot herself and the guy fucked
It's
her,
Is
and I
she
was like,
dead?
"Oh boy,
Oh yeah.
that baby girl was a sweet little lady."
Oh, I bet she's not breathing right now.
See that whole thing.
That's terrible.
I gotta.
It's
you know
fine.
that girl
until
that
I
don't
watched
like
the
it.
ending.
No, I don't like it.
It was one of my favorite ones until I got to the ending.
This is the same guy that was traumatized because that dude in the studio put the fucking like porn that like the really
Oh yeah, it was
the
terrible.
violent porn on.
It was like a rape scene.
I don't like that stuff either. There's nothing
No.
sexy
no.
about it.
But when I hear about somebody killing themselves in porn,
See-
it makes me not want to watch porn.
Yeah, me too.
That's it.
And then
I
oh
mean,
yeah,
not
yeah.
watch them, right?
Other like Matt Harmon, he's like, that girl killed herself. I've been jerking off to it all week.
Here, watch.
Right.
Where's the mark cam?
I haven't even looked it up. Hi.
There he is.
No, I'm not Matt Harmon.
No, wait, that's not Matt.
I don't
Harmon.
jerk off to dead porn stars.
That's Mark Prince.
At least not knowingly.
Wait, you gotta wear a darker shirt.
Actually, you know what?
Just a darker
I
shirt.
watched Debbie Does Dallas one time. and-
Really?
And I
I've
jerked
never
off to
watched
it.
one of them.
It was one of the first things I downloaded when I got the
oh, that must have
ability
taken all day.
to BitTorrent.
Oh,
Yeah, the first BitTorrent, one of the first BitTorrents.
Where
Actually,
was it?
It wasn't
Actual
even BitTorrent.
Dallas
It
or
was
what?
another client called DC++.
Did you check the background for actual Dallas?
Mm.
Was she really in Dallas? Debbie
No,
Does Dallas?
I have a feeling that wasn't taped in Dallas. Because there's just like city shots of Dallas. Like,
How
you
much
know
do
what
you
I mean?
think she fucked?
Oh, she fucked the whole city of Dallas, at least. Well, she
Man.
started with the Dallas Cowboys, and then
Oh dear.
right,
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm so traumatized by the last couple of years of America that I can only ejaculate to like two transgender women handshaking. That's it.
Over
It's like-
at brunch.
It's like this is acceptable.
Over
One's got to be black,
Right.
and one's got to be
Oh yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
French or something. I
Sure.
don't know.
No, I can
Oh,
see
the
that.
French are
yeah.
dirty people.
Like, yeah, acts of virtue make me hard.
Yeah, it's like
You know, I like
What,
it.
like
You know what I mean?
saving a puppy from a building?
Yeah. Yeah, just people being good just make me hard.
yeah, that guy getting that rabbit out of that fire. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fucking put that
That-
fire out.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Oh.
what sucks about animals?
Huh.
That animal put up a fight.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Like
I'm trying to save you from a fucking fire. Hey, speaking of whiskey, we got 2 more bottles of our inheritance.
Oh hell yes!
Just 2.
I was.
So we got to plan this properly.
Dick Tricky.
Do you get tequila inheritance like we got whiskey?
No,
Whiskey inheritance?
No.
We should have gotten
Oh.
Anna's that inheritance.
No.
Huh? Oh, that's true.
I got this bottle special from Italy.
Yeah, no. We're not like an heirloom type of family, man. There's not much shit passed down besides
I don't know what's
The
really passed
stories-
down in our family.
the
except for
stories
the
that-
tavern.
the stories that your parents will say over and over again. They say it each time like you never heard it.
There's not much airflow out here.
It's all right.
No wonder my nose is so dry.
Whatever, dude.
Dad said he wanted to get my lamp fixed that I broke.
That's nice of him.
Oh,
But I
I
don't
dropped
think he
off
knows
my
it's
lamp.
going to be several $100s.
is it a leg lamp?
It's a big torch lamp. It's
It's
one
a nice
my
lamp. How
grandmother
do we
died
break
on.
it? I was there.
I was just
It
walking
fell
out. There was
over.
nothing. A bulb keeps it on.
Ah.
There's no bulb in it. I'm just walking out, and the fucking shade fell off and shattered. And tick.
So
And
I
tick.
didn't break it, right?
No, I broke it.
Yeah, that's good. I'd feel real bad. Our mother, speaking of broken lamps, you ever hear this story? She flew to Italy and got a Mount Vesuvius glass Yeah, and I think Gianna broke it. It was like $500 glass piece. Broke that shit dead. Hey, Mutter, if you still got it, you put it up in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Hey, you guys got any plugs?
Oh yeah, go to the AdamDunnShow.com, and we're having our first Friday party February 2nd. That's gonna be fun.
I should have had it on here to type. I'm
it's-
sorry.
That's fine.
How was it? The first one looked
The first one
alright.
was good. Yeah, it was
Looked
fun.
nice.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
That was like 7 of them. that beat so the 3 yeahs is no good. 7. That takes practice. Hold on.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
That was Mark Perez.
Mm-hmm.
What is 7 yeah. Somebody count it for us and send us an email. Because I won't.
Yeah.
Hey, email. brothersbear@gmail.com. You see that shit bounce?
Yeah, write us, please.
brothersbear@gmail.com.
We're good advice givers.
gmail.com.
We like to give
Yeah.
advice.
My brother and I and Mark have been through everything.
Between the three
police.
of us, yeah.
Except for most things.
We've been through brick walls, wooden
Have we?
walls.
Have you been through a wall?
No, I haven't been
Oh,
through a
dear,
wall.
that's scary.
I've never been through a wall. I'm not that.
You see that car that got
I'm
he
scared.
hit this little weird concrete thing? Thring. At least I make fun of myself.
Is that roundabout?
And he shot up into the second story of an apartment or something,
Nah.
and his car got stuck in the door. You see that, Mark?
No.
Kill everybody?
Well, the video's
Oh,
on
on-
you,
What?
so you better seen it.
I'm not seeing nothing. Well, then take the video off of me.
You seen it,
Jesus,
brother?
I've been paying attention
Yeah.
for an hour or two now.
I've seen it.
You seen it? Look at
Yeah.
that football in the background. Look at it.
Are you talking about? What are you
Look at
talking
this.
about?
This is when the Broncos won the football team.
You know who's going to win the football team this year?
Patriots.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
You think so?
No, it's probably going to be the Patriots.
I was thinking about it. I hope. You want to know why I hope they lose?
The Patriots?
Yeah,
Yeah, why?
because Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. No, he's already retired. Who's
Roethlisberger.
England Roethlisberger and the England boy?
Brady.
They're all. It's like they're all almost done, right? So I
He's
hope
got it.
none of them win because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
all
Brady's
their,
already won like 40 times.
I know, but it's all their last year. That's why Peyton Manning won. It's like the last hurrah.
Brady will probably play till he's 70.
Yeah.
Didn't they sign him for like another 5 years or
Something
something
crazy
weird?
like that.
So he's 40 or 30.
He's already 40.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Attaboy. Do you imagine what their downtime is like?
I hope next
It's
week
like
is a
a
week.
massage, a ice bath.
I hope next week's the week where his body stops.
Wow. Yeah.
When he can't
Okay.
throw no balls.
No balls? That's not nice.
So we got the Adam Dunn show, and then
AdamDunnShow.com.
my brother and I serve a lot of drinks. You guys come down and give us some money. We're very important gentlemen in the community. We're the Brothers Brer. No, we're the BBPB cast now. So fuck you.
BBPP cast.
The BBPP cast. You Google that and you subscribe to shit. And then this is our logo. My brother is gonna be 10 in bar most of the time, and I'll do that
I'll
too.
be there 9 or 11 to 9 tomorrow.
And then my brother, or my Mark and I, will play music for you if you want. But you gotta give us some cash flow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we love you all.
And record us,
Yeah, you fucking record us.
bitches.